because you'd be taking it straight away after a long rest, and it's because it specifically says minimum of 8 hours, so you wouldn't be able to get it back that way. It is an action to just cast mage armor, so you could always do it the second you leave the tavern, and you then have it for 8 hours, and then obviously after 8 hours, by that time you'll all probably, if you're, for example, traveling from one town or one city or through a mountainous pass, you'll probably stop at some point to have a short rest to just eat dinner. Dan might go fishing, that type of thing, and then obviously you get the spell slot back there. But obviously that depends if you've accounted anything in the middle. So maybe you've been ambushed by bandits on the road or something, for example. So you might have used a spell slot or two there. So you'd still only get your one back. But I don't know. Nah, I can't allow it that way. It's just it breaks the rules too. Yeah, it breaks the rules too much. It's a bit too OP because it means you basically have a mage armor active pretty much most of the time.
Yeah, because that means you'd only have to recast it once in a day.
Yeah, it's a bit too broken, and it literally goes against the wording of kind of long rest and short rest as well. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, that's a.
Okay,
I'll have to put my foot down. I have to put my foot down with that one because it's just a bit too broken. But don't worry, if anybody else comes up with a cool idea and it goes a bit too broken, I will say the same thing. Right. The other thing, just before we start, because I need to run. Actually, bear with me 2 seconds. I'll be back.
Someone needs to ping Zach as well. We have had no messages or anything pop up that he's
no.
Coming on.
That's what I was gonna say. Zach is that we're gonna mention it, but I basically said to these two, if these two are happy to continue and you're happy to continue, we'll carry on anyway. Zach can't make it.
Oh.
So that was my idea. Is we can go 1-2 ways. We can kind of do the same thing we did last time, where he's basically just off in a brothel or whatever.
He fucking loves that brothel.
Or he can be with us, and I will just basically control his character and do it that way if you want.
I think
that way he does.
It's if you kill his character though.
I'm not gonna kill his character.
I was gonna say I'll make sure he lives. He won't.
Yeah.
He won't
He'll be the only one that lives.
Yeah. As if I'm gonna be. Oh yeah. By the way, sorry. It's like your character died while you weren't there. He'd be like, what?
No, it'll be more along the lines of, so Zach, you need to find yourself a new party. You kind of lost the last one.
Yeah.
Elfie's just wandering through the forest and comes across 3 new characters. He's like, oh.
Hello.
He'd be like, oh, new party, bye.
They actually have a healer.
Oh, they have a hippo with a gun.
I'm game for either way. I don't mind you controlling this character. It's more to do with, does he mind you controlling this character?
I don't think he'd be bothered.
I don't think he'd mind. Plus, this way he still gets the XP.
And plus, you get to play a little bit as well.
I don't think he will. If he still gets to level up at the same rate as everybody else,
I think he'd be happy with that. Like.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to be nice to you three because I'm sitting there thinking this might be very tough for you three.
Oh God.
Oh great.
On just your own.
Okay.
Oh, I just thought I'm level 3 now. Hey.
Yeah, you're all level 3. Which means that you should be okay, but at the same time, it's like just in case, because I don't want you to kill you this early.
I'm just going to remind myself of what I can do now.
6 episodes. That's fairly good.
Yeah. Survive 6 episodes, guys. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's more than most black guys in horror movies. Right, cool. In that case, I'll just play as him, and then we'll just let him know what happened. And he'll be like, wait, I did what now?
Well, he can watch the stream to catch up. I should have mentioned that last time he was missing, so you can see what happens.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, you watched it back, didn't you, singing Doctor Who?
Yeah, I watched it back yesterday. Well, I watched some of it back yesterday, and then I put... I think it was the 3rd one I had on the TV this morning when I was just doing things. I just put it on my TV, so we had something in the background.
Yeah. I try and get like a recap in, like the day before.
There it is. That's me new thing.
Back in 2 seconds, then we can start properly.
Okay. Right, let me just close these down a sec. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back on for episode 6 of Curse of the Oh my god, I forgot the name of the bloody campaign. Oh, yeah, I was right. The Curse of the Dragon Crystals. There we go. Unfortunately, we just found out we're missing Zach again, but DM Paul is going to be taking over, so Elfie will be with us in spirit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be starting soon.
Oh,
Well, if
But
it's a
it's-
your booty hole, this is delicious.
no. It's 14% though.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I am on Brewdog Cloudy. Fucking hell, I'm sounding pissed already. I am on Brewdog Cloudy Lemon Gin with a Cloudy Lemon from Aldi. You can't even tell that the gin's in there.
I forgot that Brewdog made a gin.
Yeah, it just tastes like I'm drinking Cloudy Lemonade. I'm at the pint and leaf.
What does exhaustion do to you, Dan?
The multiple levels of things.
Okay,
Um,
okay, one level of exhaustion. What does that do?
I think it just means I move slower.
Why are you exhausted though? Was you?
No,
It's
so
part of his frenzy ability that he's got now.
every time I frenzy, I take a level in of exhaustion. I'll get it up actually.
When his rage ends, that's when he suffers one. But you can cast rage how many times?
Twice. I can rage twice in
So
one
you
day.
can have 2 levels of exhaustion as well. Is that how
But
that
it'll
works?
fuck me up massively. I don't want to go above 3 levels. Remember that
Right.
in D&D. Yeah, exhaustion in D&D. Exhaustion first level.
I'm going to turn my oven on. I shall return in a few.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Then exhaustion level 2 is having your speed halved. Exhaustion level 3, I get a disadvantage on roll attacks, attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. And half the movement speed is a massive debuff for almost any character. So I'll get half my movement speed and
Disadvantage on checks. Certain checks. It's gone quiet. I think your mic's cut out, Dan.
hello.
Yeah, can hear you again.
Yeah, so at level 3 I get a disadvantage on rolls and half my movement speed. So if I go above that, that's what I don't want to do. Because it gets way worse from that. I'm pretty sure if you get to exhaustion level 10 or something, you would die.
Okay, I can see that happening.
Yeah, and you gain a level of exhaustion back after a long rest.
Can you choose to rage without the frenzy?
Oh yeah.
Right,
It's a
okay.
choice.
Okay. I'm just gonna say because you're gonna have to be careful with that. We don't want you fucking having disadvantage
Oh yeah,
on a lot of your checks.
it's not in every. I'd only ever use it if I was in a big fight, because it gives me 1 extra attack. So as long as my rage continues, it only classes 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
It's good though because I'll get 1 attack plus my normal attack plus the 2d4s of damage as well. But the only other downside is that at level 3 I get disadvantage on saving throws as well. I know level 2 is it? Or 3? It's one of them. I'll have to
Find
look
out which one it is, because if
Yeah.
it's 2, you need to be careful. If it's 3,
Yeah.
you've got a bit of leeway.
But even if I only use it once per long rest, that's fine. Because as long as I use it once, that's just half me on perception things and like that. And then after that, it's fine.
This is like a boss fight ability.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, Right, sorry, I'm back. Ugh.
Wombat.
Paul, do you
Yeah, that's
remember the levels of exhaustion, or shall I just get them up on this app that I've got?
Yeah, sort of. Why? What do you want to? Do you want to know like the first level? Because if you're
Rob was asking about them. Just getting it all up now. I'm going to look for it. It'll be in the basic rules, won't it?
Yeah, so it's the 6 levels of it.
That's
So
6 levels, not 8.
yeah, the 6 levels. So first level is disadvantage on ability checks. Second level is speed. Your speed is halved. Third level is your get disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And then fourth is hit point maximum is halved. Your fifth 5 is your speed reduced to 0, and then if you get 6 levels, you are dead.
Jesus, so you don't even want to get the second one, really.
Nah.
Yeah, the second one's fucking you up. Never mind the third.
Yeah.
Second one's not too bad.
Second's like the highest you should go, really.
Yeah.
Because the second you're taking disadvantage on like your attack rolls and shit, then no.
Cancels out, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah. Also, the I will tell you the other part is to kind of potentially dissuade you from it a little bit, or how bad it can be is. A creature suffers the effect of its current level of exhaustion as well as all lower levels, so it stacks. So you can get one level of exhaustion, do it again later, and get another level of exhaustion. So you won't have 2 separate accounts. You'll have basically level 2 of it.
That's right. It's only 1 or 2 within a short rest.
Yeah.
I mean, a long rest. Because you get 1 level back in a long rest, don't you?
Yeah, that's the kicker. So the effect removes exhaustion.
Wow, only 1 from a long rest.
Yep.
Yeah, so an effect that removes exhaustion reduces its level as specified in the effect's description, with all exhaustion effects ending if a creature's exhaustion level is reduced below 1.
Yeah.
So there are kind of spells, texts, and stuff that can reduce it, but naturally, finishing a long rest reduces a character's exhaustion level by 1, providing that the creature has also ingested some food and drink. Also, being raised from the dead reduces your exhaustion level by 1. So if you did die from it and then somebody managed to cast like Revivify or
I'd just go back
Greater
at 1 level of
Restoration,
exhaustion.
you'd basically go back to level 5 of exhaustion,
Yeah.
which is still fucked up, but yeah.
So a short rest does fuck all to help you.
No.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Has to be a long rest.
And you picked this ability, why?
Because the other one, the light, only worked with anyone who's in close range. So it only would have gave Alex.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about this. Yeah.
Plus, he has choice of making the attack reckless. It doesn't need to. It's not reckless in every single attempt.
Yeah.
No, not reckless. Frenzy.
Sorry, frenzy. Reckless attack is again still has downsides, but it's still fun.
Yeah. But with frenzy, I can get a total of 4 attacks when I get to a really high level.
Yeah, as you, I think what was it we said last time? When you get to 5th level, you suddenly get
2 attacks.
You get an extra you get 2 attacks normally, and then you can have an extra bonus attack. Yeah. So.
Plus, I get 1 of the 2d4s.
Bonus action each of your turns. So you'd be getting basically 3 attacks per turn.
Yeah.
At 5th level.
So in 2 levels. Next level, we get to upgrade our thingies, don't we?
Ability score.
Ability scores, yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember what I said I was going to do. I was going to put them into Constitution, wasn't I? One into.
You were going to do 1 both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then that'll take me strength modifier up to 4 if it's 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my Constitution would be 5 because it'd be 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that'll put me AC up as well. Was it me hit? No, we hit points to go up.
Yeah.
By 1.
From that point onwards.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo! Let's go. I'm ready.
So, beginning from where we probably should have started like nearly an hour ago. My apologies. But you have all now long rested on back in the tavern. I'll go to the correct screen. I know you're all on it, but I'll go to the correct screen so I can see what's going on. You've all had your long rest. You woke up in the morning and you have gone downstairs and you are having breakfast. And one of Fiera's daughters that is on duty that day, her name is Whitley.
Whitley.
She said, yeah. She serves
meal.
serves you breakfast: fried eggs, bacon, hash
Oh,
browns,
oh,
sausages, black pudding indeed.
Oh,
Black
oh,
pudding from
God.
the boar that Dan
Okay.
killed in the first session, because it was quite a sizable boar. Gonkus has since decided that he has forgiven his past transgression with the bull.
Once he tastes
Yeah.
the black pudding, he's like, oh, all is forgiven.
He checks the past
Yeah.
on and he's like, yeah, it's fine, I don't care anymore. And
Oh, the black pudding.
the door opens, and you're like, oh, usual for somebody who's not staying here to walk in at this time of day. It's still fairly morning. And a small boy walks in, no older than maybe 8 or 9. And he just sort of quickly looks around, and he kind of can't
Child.
see what
I'm
he's
not
looking
a
for.
child.
And he pipes up and kind of bumps. Excuse me, I'm looking for a gonkus. Sorry, excuse me.
Hello, yes, that is me, child.
Ah, yes. My father sent me to come over. He said your shield that you ordered a couple of days ago is ready. So
Yes.
you can come and pick it up when you are ready yourself. Okay, thank you.
Fantastic.
And then he just scurries out the tavern because he's like, I don't like being here.
Small magic child. Why don't you go play with the child?
Because I'm not a nonce.
I was talking to Rob.
Oh,
I don't think
we're all small to you.
Rob is the
Yes.
child. You're a small man because you have facial hair.
Lots of facial hair as well.
Yes. So
Right.
you've had your breakfast meal, so you may disappear to said shop to collect your shield.
I shall go.
Yes.
I shall go with Gonkus as I have stuff I would like to sell.
Maddie, you gonna go with them or are you gonna hang back?
I'm gonna stay here. I'll help Freya's daughters and all that with the cleanup and shit.
Okay. So you two brush yourselves off, and Elfie goes, go on, I'll come with you. So he decides the 3 of you walk off down to the shop you went to a couple of days ago.
This feels
The town is quite quiet. The sun is still quite low in the sky. The air has that very winter chill to it
Ooh.
before the sun
And Dan, I
kind
thought
of
just
hits the ground, like that, almost that morning dew. And you walk up to the shop and you just hear the little bell ring as you open the door and walk straight up to the counter, waltz in, and again you do the exact same thing. You squeeze down the aisles because it's so narrow with everything, and you reach the end. And the man greets you. Oh, good morning. I didn't expect you to come over this early, but I guess you weren't busy. Yeah, your shield's ready. Bear with me a second. And he kind of just disappears behind a curtain.
I'm like,
And you kind of
oh.
stand there twiddling your thumbs.
oh, where has he gone?
And he comes back with your new shield, which I can't spell shield for some reason.
SHIELD.
Yeah, I think it was just typoed. Just me trying to type things down as I'm doing notes. So.
Oh.
He comes back with this ornate, now newly up, the same dragon scale you gave him. It was a dark, matte black in its veins. You can see the pops of where the scale was because it was obviously clearly on the dragon's back from where this came from. And then you can see kind of almost like red glowing accents around the edges of it, and a very ornately crafted leather strap, and it still has that very fresh leather smell to it, like a brand new belt or leather jacket. And so you can kind of inhale the smell and enjoy the.
Hell yeah! Oh my
Yeah, if you don't do that, you have a product. And he says, "Well, yes, I made the shield for you. I don't want any extra money. Don't worry. Before I tell you this, I was just my son's been kind of apprenticing, and he gave me an idea, which I thought, why not? You seem the type to enjoy, kind of see if we can improve something for you. So it's actually a little bit. I've managed to kind of imbue a little bit of magic into it.
Oh,
So it's not kind of innately magic in nature, but it is very, very, very resistant. More so than I thought it was going to be. So this should hopefully do exactly what you needed to do, sir.
oh, stop it, you. I'm pleased.
That's polite with the shop owner.
Give me the shield.
So he hands over this shield and kind of presents it in both his hands, in kind of like a linen cloth that's been wrapped in. He said, "Be careful. We do have some linseed oil, if you need any, but you can get that pretty much any merchant. Keep it well lubed, and it shall serve you well."
Oh, I shall keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Excellent. So is there anything else that I can do for you three gentlemen this morning?
Well, would you like to take my old shield?
Yeah, I'll take it off your hands if you don't have any use for it anymore. I'm
I do
assuming.
not have any use for it, and thanks for your good service. You can take it for free.
Oh, well, excellent. You're so kind. Thank you very much, sir.
No, thank you.
I wish you a
Turns
good
out his
day.
old
I
shield
hope-
was
hope
worth
it
more
serves
than
you
the
well.
new one.
Imagine, yeah.
Pointless.
They'd be like, son of a bitch.
How do I add my shield?
What's the stone? I've got is it tourmaline?
It's already added on your AC currently, but what I was going to say is normally a shield gives you a +2 to your AC
Yeah.
when you're using it, because you use it pretty much all the time. So in this circumstances, because he's experimented on the advice of his son, it's now a +3 shield,
Dang, an extra one, boy.
which means your AC is now at 19, not 18.
Oh. Can I?
I don't know why I did that. That was probably the dumbest thing I'll ever do as a fucking DM, but there you go.
Can I edit that on my sheet, or am I just going to have to go? Oh, it's 19.
Should be able
Oh,
to
no, you should be
Oh,
able
yeah,
to just click
yeah.
and edit it.
Oh, 19 AC.
Damn, boy.
Although I thought of this before, and I still wrote your AC as 18 just so I could change it mid game.
And I shall change the name of my shield to Dragon Scale.
Shopkeeper.
See, that just,
Would you like to
that
buy
just
my
sounds like a
sword?
cool name for a sword, to be honest.
Now you just need a dragon scale sword to go with it.
Yeah. Blossom.
Oh, blacksmith. Do you think you could make a magical weapon with Dragon Scale if we return more?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, ask him about the tooth.
Yeah,
I've
with
never really-
the dragon tooth, the morning star I got. It is
Oh,
wonderful.
yes. I heard about the ruckus at the tavern yesterday. That sounded quite the adventure.
Oh, it
kind of
was.
glad I wasn't drinking.
I wish I had my
Is
shield
everything
for
okay
it.
now? I'm assuming.
Oh, everything is fine. We dealt with it swiftly.
Dragon Tooth. I don't know if I'd be able to do anything with that. I would advise probably just locking that away and trying not to get bitten, metaphorically speaking, of course.
That is fair. I shall do that, but just keep in mind if any magical wares or rare materials cross your path or cross mine, I would be interested in a mythical, one-of-a-kind weapon.
Well, if I
Fade
come across
across
anything,
the
I will
land.
sure to let you know, sir.
Thank you, and I shall pay top gold for such a weapon.
Does this shopkeep sell and buy everything?
It depends what you want to sell or flash buy.
Shopkeep, would you like to buy this stone? Put the tourmaline down on the counter.
Stone.
You have good gems. He pulls out like a little monocle, like a little eyeglass. One of those things he puts over your eye and just kind of zooms in to get a good look at the clarity. He's like, "Oh, yes. This seems very nice. This is quite valuable. Well, I do have a little section over there. I don't keep many, as you say. Most of the time, I'm just making weapons or armor. Let me see. Shall we say I can probably make? And he starts to do kind of numbers in his head, muttering them to himself, kind of very similar to what he did when you spoke to him last. It's like, let's see what we can do. Yes. I need to make a little bit, potentially. Although, I guess I could use it for a different project, which means I could charge more for it then. Because it's just, you know what? Yeah, fine, screw it. 50 gold pieces, is that good for you?
For a pebble, deal.
Excellent. Nice doing business with you, sir.
Yeah.
He kind of ducks behind the counter, comes out with a pouch, and just drops the pouch in your hand.
Oh. I dropped stuff. Thank you, good sir. And run out like a little child.
And you, does your friend want anything else? And he kind of points to Elfie, who's just standing leaning against one of the counters at the back of the room.
T-posed in the corner.
He just, yeah. And he just looks at him and goes,
He's glitched, I'm afraid.
he goes, I'm good. Pulls his hood back up and then just disappears down the aisle.
Like, the fuck?
Part of
You
me feels like we
just
should just get him like load. Should we just sell all of his stuff so when he comes back and be like, oh, by the way, you don't have anything.
He's a naked elf.
Yeah.
You're gone. You own nothing.
He's unarmed attacking with his 20 inch.
Yeah, just swinging it around.
You know, yeah.
Do more damage than my axe.
That was the worst thing. I don't think he'd be mad.
No.
He gets like a spell, like an enchantment, and puts it on so it like becomes like a flail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3d8, like 3d6 and a +2 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, multi-classes into barbarian and just uses his 20 inch as a fucking brutal axe or something.
The strongest weapon out of all of us.
Right, I'm going to stop that there because that's getting a little bit too borderline close to sexual harassment. I'm going to stop there. Anyway.
It's not a real person, it's fine.
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable role-playing that shit. No, thank you.
Well, I'm a happy chappy.
So am I. I've got 19 AC. I may not be able to hit anything, but nothing can hit me.
Listen, man, shall we go back
I've
and
literally
sleep?
just played, as you said, that I've just played the Hagrid thing in my head, just like, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Make your paladin more unhittable. Oh dear. Or at least at this level, anyway. So,
Oh, I've got
you
chocolate.
swiftly say your goodbyes, thank him for his services, walk out of the shop and back down the road towards the tavern to meet up back with Medi, who's just finished helping Whitley clear all the tables in the morning. When you kind of sit down and you're like, oh, okay, anything else you need to do today? And then you can kind of think, oh, there's no jobs at the moment. We did exercise quite a bit yesterday. So you all continue today, and you start to just think, screw it. So you play darts, play some pool, or cockroach races. When Whitley is now kind of the sun is getting late,
Table.
and it's now evening time. The sun has moved across the sky over the town. You've moved throughout the day. You've gone to the river. You've done a couple of different things, and the sun comes across, and you're sitting down again. So just as you're all kind of had your long rest, short rest of the day, you haven't really had a very adventurous day at all so far.
I feel like we've had a good
Must
day. I
be
feel like
now
we've had a good collection, a good...
7, 8 o'clock in the evening, quite late in the evening. Whitley comes back round, and she's seen to the late now crowd because the tavern is now a little bit busier. A Saturday night.
Oh, rowdy locals.
Yeah, because it was Friday yesterday. She is kind of seen to her room, and her startlingly white hair is pulled back in a very tight braid. She expertly juggles pots of tea, tankards of ale, flagons of wine, and other assorted mugs and cups as she walks around.
Made his apple juice.
The door, yeah. The door to the tea kettle opens, and it reveals a worried-looking gnome. And he wears a patchwork clothes and brings a floppy hat nervously in his calloused hands. And he kind of peers around the room pensively until his eyes finally focus on your small group sitting towards the back of the tavern.
I am not small.
Small
The
group,
group's
not
small.
physically small. I don't know what you had to remind him. He quickly kind of waddles and walks over to you, and he just nervously cracks his voice. He's like, "Are you adventurers? But I'm sorry to trouble you. My little girl is in terrible trouble. Will you hear my story? I can't pay."
Absolutely.
You all kind of hear the word "pay" and sort of go, continue.
I was more interested in the fact that he said his daughter.
How old is your daughter, by any chance?
Childbearing age, by any chance?
Oh, well then.
Of course. Do you know who took your child?
The gnome bows, and he says, "I believe I do. So, I'm sorry, Harold. My name is Rilo Leadstopper. My daughter's name is Valona. Fortunately, I lost her mother. My wife, she passed away. Some like, a year passed now.
Oh, I thought you misplaced her. Ha!
We all just sort of
He kind of looks at you, almost scorned. Like, that's my wife, you absolute son of a bitch, but I'm not going to go involved. Because
You
you
are too big.
potentially might be helping me. My daughter, she's become wild and inconsolable.
Ooh.
She keeps getting in trouble with the law, like all the time. But
I thought
So-
the name sounded familiar from my paladin days.
most of the
You're never a paladin.
So most of the crimes she's committed were the kind of minor offences, small fines, maybe a few days in jail on one or two occasions. Her previous acts have unfortunately made her her usual suspect, kind of a boy who cries wolf situation, if you like,
Don't worry, we shall.
for the Blackfist guards of the town. But last night, she was visiting me in my home, and the guards came and arrested her. I insisted and I asked, but they gave no indication of why she was being arrested or what charges. I have no idea. But in the past, she was been held in Castle Malaysia on the edge of towns, and I would go and pay for her release. Like, I make a fair amount of money as a tinkerer, but not too much. And I would get her released the next day. I went this morning to the Stojano Gate to inquire, but when I got there, I was told she wasn't in the castle jail. And I don't know what happened. So I just sort of walked around and thought, well, I'm going to have to try and find a different way. So I started calling in the flavors and started, unfortunately, probably just as bad as my own daughter, I had to bribe some of the guards to try and find some information to find out where she is. I did get a little panicked, but it paid off. So I went to some of the more seedier parts of the city where gambling dens lie and some of the bandits. But I did find some information. I spoke to a couple as a thieves guild rogue, and he kind of looks at Elfie like, no offense. And I found there's a secret prison that a small number or small group of the Blackfist guards have been covertly using to. And he kind of, you can physically see he struggles to get the word out, but he just deeply swallows, like, and pauses and
We're like, yeah.
torture and murder the prisoners, and without the leadership in the main, it seems to be a minority group who have had enough. it's very, very unlikely, from what I understand, that the hierarchy of the Blacklist and the leadership know anything that this is actually going on. All know that this secret prison actually exists in any personal capacity, but I heard, granted, it cost me a little bit of a pretty penny, but the prison's located beneath the ruins of the Lyceum of the Black Lord. It's burnt out now, the Lyceum, but it's converted into a makeshift shelter for the displaced, and apparently secret residence in some chambers beneath, which is where they've hidden this secret prison, as far as I've been led to believe. It's the entrance, I've been told, is on the shore of the river. Could you?
Good thing we can swim.
I can show you where the entrance is. Could you potentially go in and see if you can find my daughter? Like I said, I am willing to pay.
So, just to clear up, you said all these guards are corrupt.
Yes, the ones in there are definitely corrupt. Most
Okay,
of them
that is
are
fine. We shall kill them then.
The ones in this prison, they've snapped. Apparently, they've had enough of. Apparently, my sister, my daughter's on the repeat offenders list.
Child, have you learned how to swim?
I can swim. I shall sail and float upon my new shield. Medi, can you swim?
I can fly.
You fly?
I can fly.
Then we shall kill these corrupt soldiers and free your daughter. You can call me Liam Neeson. I will find them, and I will kill them.
They have been.
And you can call me Darathor. I will too kill them.
Yeah. So, you all agree and follow Rilo, and he leads you through the winding streets of the city.
On this conversation,
to the edge of the bank.
This man, you say you're a tinkerer.
Oh.
What do you tinker with?
Oh, bits and bobs, mainly kind of household items and kind of a bit of a handyman, if you like. But I kind of I've invented a few things to make people's lives easier.
My friend Gonkus is handy too.
Like there's something I called a washing machine. I got the idea after my late wife, actually.
Yes, this is a job for women.
Casual sexism.
Is this the wife you misplaced, good sir?
No, I didn't misplace her. She did die, unfortunately. I did watch it happen. It wasn't fun.
Was it from the washing machine?
No, surprisingly.
Did it wash your wife?
Did she smell nice?
Lovely. Smelled like lilacs.
And gooseberries.
I just realised we never we never arranged a reward.
Oh yes, I'm more than willing to pay you 50 gold pieces. You can understand I've spent quite a lot of the rest of my available funds.
I see. However, we've been doing tests recently for more than 50 gold. However, we shall be generous
for a session with your daughter.
No, Dagathor, you nonce. If you happen to invent something that aids any of us, whether it be a weapon, armor, or artifact, you be the first person to give it to us. You come straight to us and you give us it.
I think I can agree to that.
Okay, that would be splendid. Thank you.
But she is of childbearing age.
We do not need any more elephant humanoid things.
We don't have to keep the child.
You really are a barbarian. I'm trying to get. He might create like a top of the range like steampunk crossbow for Elfie here or something. You don't know.
He's not an artificer.
What?
He's not an artificer.
Yeah, but he tinkers and makes stuff. If he can make a washing machine, it's like he can do mechanical. He might make a mechanical weapon.
I have no interest in washing machines. My clothes haven't been washed in 7 years.
Besides a dunk in the river, which we're about to have.
Oh my God. It rains.
Has
How-
anybody got shampoo for our dunk in the river?
How tall is my character again?
8 foot.
And how deep's this river?
Well, I mean, you don't need to go into the river.
But how deep is it?
Call it 7 foot.
Yes.
We're all just sneaking up the side, and then you're just in the middle of the river. Just
The
in
water
it.
is like no more than 10 feet. You can basically breathe at it. Not a
That's what I was
problem.
thinking. I could, if it was like 9 foot,
Ooh.
I could use it to sneak in. But
I was going to say,
It's
in
seven.
theory, could you stick your trunk out the top and then be fully
yeah, no.
underneath, but just
yeah,
with your trunk?
could I do that thing that you do
Yeah.
when you're a kid and like crawl, like squat down and walk along the bottom of the water with my head under the water?
But have you got like a built-in snorkel?
Yeah, it's me trunk.
It's in his character sheet. You can actually do that.
Yeah, I can actually do it.
Yeah.
That is wild. Right, but either way, yes, good sir. We agree for 50 gold, and if you make any artifact that can be used for a weapon, armor, or to aid any single body in this party, you give it to us free of charge.
Very well, I suppose. It's a fair price to pay for my safe return of my daughter. She does need to be safely returned, though, for this condition.
Well, we cannot guarantee the condition which she will be found in, but we shall
She will
promise.
be alive.
Yes, she will be alive, and we will do all our
Very-
powers to save
Very
her.
well.
And we
So
shall wash her when we are done. I mean, when we bring her back.
Yes, yes. Nothing else.
So as you follow him down this river from, he stops about halfway down, and you're like, why did you stop? And just as you do, he kind of pulls back some kind of like grassy shrubbery, which reveals a pathway downwards.
Ooh, a magic bush.
Also, I'm gonna cook me tea, but carry on. I'll just mute my mic so you don't hear any noise. But I'll continue playing.
Sorry. What is
So you slowly descend down to this tunnel. The tunnel itself is not guarded, and it runs for several hundred yards. And it gets to where you can see where it ends in the door at the end. The stonework around the door is well crafted and done like a rudimentary tunnel. It's definitely well maintained and used regularly. So you all notice the stonework is very well, and you notice that the door is indeed locked from this side, so it won't just swing open.
So, so we can just open the door.
It's locked.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Are there
So you
any
can-
stones?
you can tell it's locked.
I was going to say, can we roll the strength and break the door down?
If me and Gonkers charge at the door,
Yeah, together.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
Right. 3.
So both roll strength checks for me. Or one of you roll a strength check with advantage, because I'll just say the other person's given a help.
I'll do it with advantage because I have +3 to my strength.
Yep.
If I do it, if I do a bad roll, you can do one. Ah, 2 seconds.
How's it for both of you would just roll 10s?
I think that's fair.
10,
That's...
10 and 10. What?
But it's 20 technically, because it's both of us at the door at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Stackable.
So you both run and charge at the door, and bounce off it, and you just get this big thud. And the door seems to not fall. And you both step back, bounce off the door, look at each other, look at the door, and then suddenly the door just... It just falls off its hinges and just falls away from you.
High five!
Yes. And I have to jump up to high five, and you're like crouching down.
So you can now see a bit further into this chamber.
I'm assuming it's lit then.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Edward,
so they're
take
very
it.
sparsely lit, but they are lit by torches. You can put your counters on, by the way.
Oh god, yeah. Danathor.
Put LPs on. Oh, it's a man who was in here. Oh.
It's a ghost. I've got stuck on the head.
Oh, well, this is disappointing.
Are you getting attacked or something?
Maybe. Maybe not. So as you walk into this room, the room can take you. You can see. I'll reveal it because you can't currently see it. Contains.
I can
8
see
cells.
nothing. Ooh.
There is a door to the east and a door to the south, and there's 8 cells in the room. 5 of them are currently occupied by prisoners who start to be begging to be released as you enter the room. And the door to the east is barred from this side. There's also a door on the south wall and a stone chair bolted to the floor in the room's centre. And an interrogation instruments are hanging from the walls, which would be the west wall, so to your kind of like to the left of where Danathor's done.
Can we speak to prisoners and ask the prisoners if they
So, as you
I didn't have a
do
clue what you just said.
this-
Can we speak to the prisoners?
Oh, there you go. I was just about to say, can we ask them if they want to join us?
Ooh.
No, that didn't go draw the way I wanted. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just so this door at the bottom, as you are about to start to try and speak to the prisoners, as the shout opens
Fuck.
and out walks. Dun, 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 dun. 4 guards have heard you break the door down, and you have alerted the guards in this little room. And behind them, you can also see that there is a wolf as well.
There's a what?
A wolf.
Ah, cool.
Well, dog. Large dog. But yeah.
Right, it's a dog, Rob.
Like an Irish wolfhound.
Speak dog's tongue.
So,
Be like, oh, befriend him.
gotta get these guys out. So there's 2 in the doorway. One who's kind of spilled out over here. Ooh. Well, I'll call them here because you 2 have walked into the room. One who's hang back, and then you can also see. Do I have the stats for it? Yeah, I do. A wolf just behind them, or a dog, if you like. And they shout, "Hey! Who are you? What are you doing here?" And then they start to kind of like stop asking questions pretty quickly and go to run at you. Could you all please roll initiative?
Ah. Yeah. Oh, I'm going fuck manual. Fuck this shit.
Dan, if you've already rolled on here, you can't do manual.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going after this.
Oh.
Right, very quickly before I do, what are these types of rolls? These are the D20, aren't they? And then me damage is D12. Just so I can get them out.
Yeah, just so you do got the right ones with you. Right, let me just. You'll add customs because it doesn't seem to want to add. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Fuck off. Maybe where we had to rest.
Don't you cry no more. Oh,
Right, I'll stop singing that now. Because otherwise I'll have that stuck in my head for like 3 days.
it's too late. As soon as you start it.
Yeah. No, it's done. I realise it's done. It's well.
I've had it in my head all day. I was out with the baby and I was going to put it on the way back, but she demanded Elsa.
Time for that guy.
Well, on my screen it's 166000. Haha.
Yeah, my mic muted. However, you should have just slapped your daughter.
You sound really choppy to me.
That song is more important than Elsa.
What?
You said in the car that you was going to put it on, but then you had to put Elsa on.
Yeah, she demanded Elsa, so I didn't have much of a choice.
That's a shame.
She does have taste, though. She's really into the Bee Gees.
Oh. I'll let her off.
Yeah.
Only this once.
Yeah.
One occasion only.
She actually has really good taste in music.
Pick it up.
Just obviously she likes Disney.
Oh, well, he's...
I'm assuming I'm the bottom of the initiative, like 10.
I wouldn't say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
If someone rolled worse than a 2, that's impressive.
Let's roll them for them. Nope. No, it's not 43. Bog off, computer.
Wow.
Imagine 43 initiative. That's impressive.
What's his, what's he added onto that to get to 43?
Yeah. Right, that should be in order now. Right, cool. Right. So, unsurprisingly, the fastest person is the dog, which kind of makes sense.
Well, yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think it makes
I-
any difference because I'll be in the same position, but you need to change mine from a 16 to an 11.
Yeah, I think it's just from last time it's left you on there because I think it's because I added it manually last time, so that's probably
Yeah.
a note to remember to make sure I delete them. Thank you kindly. No, it doesn't change your position as well.
Like I said, I'm in the same position
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah. Just in case anyone else jumped in with a different number.
It's another thing, and
Yeah.
Elfie's not on there.
That's because I didn't roll for him yet.
So, am I above
I just
this?
got to be right back. Okay, carry on without me.
Anyways. So
He's
So my-
fuming.
You got muted still.
So am I above this guard at the bottom, or because we've both got 3? How'd you work that?
it's normally by your dexterity.
Okay, so I'm thinking my dexterity is better.
It probably is.
It's 12.
I see what you meant at the start when you were saying, like, it's going to be an hard one. If this is just the intro.
I know, yeah. Well, it's coming across 4 guards and a fucking dog.
Yeah, you're like, you know what's the worst thing is because you two are like, yeah, we're just gonna break the door down. Yeah.
What was there another way in?
Was it like a
Yeah.
key on the floor?
You forget, like as you say, it might have been easier if Zach was actually playing his character and was actually speaking, but he's a rogue. Like
Oh, well,
fucking
you're
doors
supposed
is
to be playing
kind of the thing.
You're
It's
supposed
all
to
right.
be playing them. Silly
You
man.
two just jumped dead. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna let you do it.
Well, that's me. I'm
Yeah, but
no-
aren't we badass? Aren't we absolute weapons?
Yeah, we're fucking tools. I mean, we're fucking beasts.
Oh no!
Have you rolled for Elfie?
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Well, you can roll the metal dice. Why not?
Yeah, give him a nat 20.
16
Ah, he's shit.
plus his dex, which is a
Oh.
dirty 20.
Ah, he's still not as good as the dog.
Dog was a 19.
Even so, he's up there,
plus two.
though, isn't it?
This
At
is
least
such
we-
a
At least he's
staggered
got range.
It's literally enemy Zach, enemy Rob, enemy Alex, enemy me, enemy, and then
Yeah.
the enemy. My rage is a bonus action, isn't it? Yeah.
Aye. So
I-
dog is gonna basically just bark at you at first. That's
Oh.
essentially what it's gonna do. Because
Thank you,
it
DM.
would have to
Thank
run
you.
through the space, all of you, but it does. The dog's like kind of doesn't really know what's going on there, so it just notice somebody doesn't recognize. So it does what a dog would naturally normally do,
Well,
which is bark
this
first.
This is bad design on your behalf because ideally one of them guards should have that dog on a lead at the front.
Well, they didn't know
Shut
you were
up.
gonna break the door.
Shut up. Why are you telling him how to make life harder?
I don't
Well,
want
no,
to die.
You can't change it.
We should have been attacked.
Yeah, your DA shit.
And,
I
and
should
I'm
have
sure
died.
that wolf
And I'm like,
rolled a nat
"You-"
20.
I'm saying to you, like, do you really want me to kill you?
I'm doing the next session. Just kill us all.
Why is
I said, if we die, this has been our tutorial. This has been our...
Well, the wolf's gonna bark, and now it's Elfie. He just kills one straight away. An arrow through
so? Yeah, it will be Elfie first.
It's when Paul's like,
so
oh, yeah, so these soldiers have 40 health.
you'll be like, oh,
They're wearing mech suits.
yeah. They're wearing Iron Man suits.
Yeah. They're armoured and got shields, so the race sees 80.
Yeah, we're fighting
It's
for.
higher than you'll ever hit, you just can't hit them.
We're fighting
So
for.
he's just gonna fire a shot out at the guy, kind of not the guy to Dan, like right in front of Dan, because obviously Dan's blocking him, but kind of the
The
guy
one
to the left, basically.
Yeah.
So this,
To the left, to the left. This guy.
that one over there.
Yeah, this guy.
Short bow plus 6 is 11, which does not hit. Which makes,
Boo.
I guess that makes that easy.
You suck.
You go, Glen Coco.
I want Elfie back.
So this guy is gonna kind of
I didn't realise this gym was 40%.
move forward with his spear.
He's got spear as well.
Is it 20 inches?
No, but I can see your elf has something that's 20 inches.
It hangs below the pants.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm going
I
to
have been-
attack you with his spear.
I'm all the way down there.
Bloody hell, that was a journey. That rolled everywhere. That is a 21 to hit.
Fucking hell!
21.
Jesus.
And that's 4 points
Is that it?
piercing damage. Yeah.
Oh, I still got 39 health.
Just that you're still only level 3. I'm not going to throw like fucking stupidly powerful things at you straight away. That one puts us on Rob's turn, which is conveniently he's back.
What have I missed?
How's
Or
your
is
show
it just
go?
the obvious?
Yeah, the dog barked. I got attacked for 4. Elfie missed. Now it's your go. Well, Elfie
Great.
missed. I got attacked for 4, and now it's your go. You.
Yeah, the AC's at least above 11. We know that much.
Right, so where me and Elfie are standing, is this like a separate room? That's a doorway. That little
Yeah,
white
it's
box.
used outside of the building.
Yeah, so that was the entranceway down into the secret prison. That door is now on the floor, though, so it's not really much protection.
But it's a doorway. There's like 2 little
It's a
side
doorway.
bits.
Yeah, but it's basically the door itself is Danathor and Gonkus basically body slammed it and whacked it off its hinges onto the floor.
Yeah, I got
So
that bit.
it's you can see straight past it.
But the 2 little lines at the side of the white box, is that like a little bit of a wall, bit of cover?
No, that's just the
It's just a
token
design for
basically
a...
used to.
Right,
Yeah,
for
it's just a
door.
token I used
Okay.
to represent the door. That's all.
Okay.
I mean, technically it would be, because if it's a doorway, it wouldn't be all the way to the wall with the hinges, but it'd be like a
It
couple
could
of
be one
inches.
big ass door.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be much. It wouldn't really be clamped as cover.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh damn! Did that automatically roll your damage as well? Then
No, I rolled it separately.
Oh.
But I know if it was a hit, then you said like it was a 11-ish.
yeah, at least is what he said. He said 11 doesn't hit, but 19 would. That's fine. Who is that? I mean, is that aiming at the guy directly in front of you?
Hang on, which one did they attack?
No one's attacked anyone yet.
You said Elfie attacked someone and missed.
Oh, the guy on the
It was the
bottom
same.
left. The one who's like directly in front of you.
Yeah, just go
This
for him then.
That is cool. He is. Let me just determine which number he's going to be. He's 3. So he takes 3 points of fire damage. Okay. That makes it this guy's turn. Nope. I'm lying. It's Gonkus's turn.
Oh, so I shall. Nope. Why am I printing my character sheet?
Oh, can I ask a quick question before he does this?
Huh?
Didn't you say we have to be directly either side for them to be flanked, or would it be okay if you went down by 1 to flank?
It would need to be an extra 1.
So we need to be directly on the other side.
Yeah, so it can be like to the left or right on the other side.
So if he moved there, would it be
No.
flanked? No, so it would have to be there. Or like there. That one didn't work.
So I'm best
Yeah.
not just staying here for the time being and just attacking the guy beneath you.
Yeah,
That
you're
and
in
you can't occupy their space, basically. Well, I mean, there's a way to do it, but it's like you can move through. It's moving through somebody's space. That's
Oh,
Oh, wow, he actually hit.
hit! Jesus Christ, 22,
Oh,
and that was
For-
only
for
plus
10 as
3 as well.
and Zach's not here to experience that.
Shh, rare occasion. Which one are you going for?
the one beneath
Fair.
Dan.
That's the one in range. Silly question.
I was going to say he's the only guy I can hit.
Is the only guy in range? Silly question. Yeah. So 10. Listen. Did you? Are you just going to do just the normal straight damage for that? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I won't smite him yet.
Smite me, Mo, holy smiter.
Smite me, almighty smite. 10 for the neck.
How's he looking?
He is not looking good.
Ooh, they haven't got much health then. Whoop.
Which goes to the next person in the list.
Hello there.
General Kuru. Sorry. 4.
love how every game we have Alex's dog snoring.
I can't help
It's like
it.
a
She just
staple of the game.
And I'm just saying that I love it.
We used to have the same thing in my physical games. Unfortunately, dog passed away. Unfortunately, but well, sad story. Right. What did I just roll? Plus 3. I definitely regret giving you that shield now because that was an 18 to hit and it doesn't hit anymore.
Oh,
Quit doing like that.
Move into your space.
ah, fuck.
It's not advantage, not yet. Well, it is actually because the other guy's on this side.
Hang on, I thought I was before him because he has a higher dex.
Yeah, you were actually. Apologies, but reverse. There you go. Right, go on, you'll go. I think I
Okay.
just
Now that I can finally do something, I'm going to rage.
you are going to rage.
Wait there. 1 second, let me just check something. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to attack recklessly on this guy in front of me. And hang on, wait there. Alex, which one's his Alex attack?
the one beneath you.
Oh, now I'm going to attack recklessly on this guy in front of Alex.
Okay.
So that's rolling with advantage.
Yep.
Because I'm raging. Advantage. I was going to roll by hand, wasn't I?
You did say you were going to do
Yeah.
physical
It's
roll.
a D20. Let's have a look. 2 T20s. A 1 and a. What's this one? Oh, 16. Hit?
16.
Oh, and I just forgot it's a. What's it plus? It's plus.
Is it 3?
Your attacks are +5.
Plus 5. So 21?
Yeah.
21? Yeah, boy.
21. That does indeed hit. Yeah.
Yes, boy. So I shall do my damage. 9 plus 5, so that is 14. Plus my 2d4s, that's another 2. So that's what?
Right,
16.
yeah. So it was D12, 2d4s, plus your 3.
Oh, and again,
your
extra
weapon
2 for
normally.
damage.
And then you're gonna. So I think it's +5 again, basically.
Yeah.
Onto whatever you've just rolled physically. So what did you get?
How much? So I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Plus me 5, that's 14. Plus
Yeah.
2, which is 16. Plus another 2 on me 2d4s, which is 18.
Nice.
And what's a save and throw again?
It's Constitution.
Constitution save and throw. So I have to roll. Is it a D20?
D20 plus your cold modifier, which is +3.
Oh, it says on me save and throws it's a plus dexterity. Yeah.
If it's save and throw, go whatever it says on your save and throw because that'll be
So which ones would do? Dexterity save and throw or Constitution?
Constitution.
Oh, it's a plus 6.
Yeah, +6 then.
15 plus 6, 21, boy. I'm fine.
Fine. Not a problem.
So 18 damage to that guy, and I took no damage.
Which guy are we looking at? This guy hasn't moved.
So 18 to this guy in front of Alex.
I'm trying to just figure out which one it was.
So guy in front of Gonka stuck 80.
So, well, I'm missing a guy.
No, there's 4.
Yeah, but I hadn't added his turn in. Oops.
Oh,
I did roll for him. I just forgot. I must have just forgot to put it in.
they're on my screen. Oh, they've got a 0 on my screen. That's why.
Got
Oh, we got a
again
2.
now. Yeah.
Oh, he's off. Never mind then. That's okay.
Well, it'd be a bit silly putting him in rolling initiative again for him, and he'd be higher in the order when you've already got basically all the way through the order.
Yeah, fair enough. Ah, please say fuck this
So-
guy with 1 attack.
This guy was. I'm just trying to figure out which one. He hasn't been hit. He's been hit. He's been hit. He hasn't been hit. So that means that is. So I'm just trying to remember which one's which.
That's all good.
That's 3. Yeah. Just making sure I did it correctly. It doesn't matter though because
He did.
he did.
Oh, yeah, what? Ooh, 1 hit.
Honestly, I feel like 4, but yeah, 1 hit. Alright, he's gonna move up. I don't know why he's gonna move that further because he doesn't get advantage now because you killed that guy. So, well done you.
If anything, he's just terrified.
Yeah, he's just, and he just runs up with a spear and tries to stab you with his spear.
I just see a stick coming towards me and bends over.
19 to hit.
Hey, Bunny.
Oh, that's
Okay.
7. 7 piercing damage halved to 3.
Ah! Try me, bitch. I'm still pretty healthy.
So much done. Have you took 7 damage?
I've took 7 damage and I'm still on 36 health.
Sweet.
Right. Back to the top of initiative, which means this Wolfo is going to do a little bit of a runner. Out here, at least. 10. He's going to jump and try and get you again. He also has advantage because he's next to an ally, and an ally is within 5 feet of you.
What?
15. He has pack tactics.
Ah, fuck that dog. Gonna cut his
Yes,
knot.
dog has pack tactics. Yeah, so advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the bull's allies is within 5 feet of the creature that ally is isn't incapacitated, which is indeed correct. Where's the plus? Oh, 4 to hit. So that was 19 to hit.
What? Oh.
That was 9. I rolled a 3 and a 15, and it was a +4 to the hit.
Fuck.
He's like, shit. It's not too much, though.
Why is everything attacking me?
Which is close. That is 5 plus 10, 3 again.
Oh, that's not too bad.
3 piercing damage. Can you also roll a strength saving throw for me?
What? What's that? A D20? D20?
Yeah, 220.
Oh, fuck. 11 plus 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, boy. What was that for? Can I know? Or...
to make sure you didn't get knocked prone.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Naughty doggy.
I mean, to be fair, it'd be hard to knock you over, but yeah.
When you take 5 more damage, I'll give you healing hands because my healing hands does 15 health.
Oh,
So
jeez.
I might as well, instead of doing it now, I might as well wait till it at least took enough.
Just give me a quick reach around.
Yeah, just in the middle.
Yeah.
Intimidation tactics. Panic, what do we do? Rub one out. Yes.
Just grab me right cheek. Like, oh,
Slip one up. Fight for me.
Oh dear. Elfie is going to go as next. He's going to do the exact same thing he did before. He's going to try and shoot him with his bow again. It's 14 to hit.
Sorry for the noise, gents. If that is loud, I'm getting ice.
Ice, ice, baby. Are you using an ice tray?
Kind of. So we've got an ice tray, and then we've put like a Tupperware box, like a Chinese takeaway one. So we've filled that to the brim with ice as well.
You peasant. We've got an ice machine.
You got an ice machine?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tory.
Oh yeah.
No, Emily just uses a lot. Emily just uses a lot of ice.
It's one of them things. I mean, if you use enough, then it's worth it, isn't it? But
Yeah. We also have
really?
we have a rice cooker. One of the best things we've ever bought.
A what?
A rice cooker.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We bought. They did them in Tesco, like for a Japanese week, back when I was working there, and it's like a big red tub, and you wash your rice, and it has like interlock lids, and you just microwave it. So any rice you stick in, if you wash it like 3 times, you interlock your lid so the steam still gets out, but cooks it. You do it for 8 minutes, and you've got like perfectly cooked sticky rice. It's just in your microwave.
In the meantime, Elfie's just killed another guard.
Woohoo!
Killed one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's in one shot. These guards are squishy, man.
You're squishy.
Yeah, the guards are squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not what else is in the back of the thing.
Can't call me squishy.
Not the lead torturer.
Oh yeah, there's still only one big guy, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
You suck.
Natural. It's natural. Rob, your go. Save again. 10
Yes.
doesn't hit. Yeah. Just double check. Yeah, wouldn't have hit the wolf either. Just double checking. Right. Gonkus.
I will swing for the one below Dan. No, I was going to say I don't get advantage, do I have to be beneath him? Yeah, 1 second, let me sit down with my beverage.
Question
Says,
before you go. Dan,
Mhm.
you were saying something about totems or something the other day. That when you got to level 3, you'd pick them up or something.
Oh yeah. Well, that was one of the paths I could choose.
Didn't you say that we get a bonus?
when we
No,
need.
so that's what I was saying before. I misunderstood. It's only whoever's attacking with a melee weapon gets advantage.
Okay.
So
I
he
misunderstood.
decided not to do
Yeah.
it. He went through Path of the
Yeah.
Berserker in the end instead.
Right.
But you did correctly.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Wow. He's
The one-
You see what I mean about some days he will just roll really well.
It's because I've got my new shield. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm ready to kill.
He's full of energy. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Normally, I'm like, God, can't be asked. I've said all my oaths and my praises. You know, I'm tired. Whereas there, I'm like, new shield, new toy, yippee!
I look good as fuck, boy.
I'm gonna go kill things.
He's full of energy.
Does that kill?
Which one are we looking at?
He's so vain at the minute.
20 guy
fucking
as
amazing.
well.
Is he dead?
He is.
So I've swung. If he's dead, I have swung round and stuck my morning star right in his head, and his head's just gone clunk and crumpled in till his neck,
Good one,
Yeah,
Henry,
pretty
man.
and it's splashed all over us, and I'm like, whoa!
That is pretty much exactly what just happened.
Bathe in his blood.
Oh God, that tastes even more like booty hole.
That
I thought I'd be fancying buying cocktails on the 3 for 4, 4 for 3, whatever it is.
And they all taste like shit.
They're the worst drinks I've ever had in my life.
Oh dear.
I like the only good ones you can buy are like the strawberry and passion fruit martinis.
Well, I'm on a pineapple daiquiri, I think it is. The Funkin have released a double percent, so it's a 14% one. So it's like, oh, I like pineapple, that'd be nice.
Nope.
Terrible.
Oh, the Malibu pina colada, the Malibu pineapple's really nice. Sorry, I'm going to roll for a tack. Oh,
I'd be
14.
surprised if you roll for something else. What were you
What?
trying to hit?
I'm attacking the wolf, sorry. 14. The only one who's in range.
That hits.
Yeah, boy.
If you kill it, do it swiftly and painlessly.
Damage.
It's only doing what his master said. It's a good boy.
Yeah. Be nice to the doggo.
5. So 8 plus 5, 13. 2 and 4, 6, 19 plus 2, 21 damage.
Yeah, you forget how powerful this can fucking be. He very swiftly hits this dog and severs the arteries around its neck, and it drops and whimpers.
No
at full
whimpering.
limp.
Okay, now I need to roll to see if I'm actually surviving or not, if I'm taking any damage.
Yep.
A 3 plus 6, that's
No,
that's only 9. Oh no, I had to hit a 10.
that's a fail.
Oh, fuck, what do we get again?
1d4.
1d4. I've just rolled it for you.
Oh, okay.
It was a 2.
Oh,
That isn't half, though. That's just straight 2.
yeah. Because it's not slash and pierce, no bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of my character now. I can't believe I've fucked 2 of them already with 1 hit.
I can't believe I lit
The
twice
last
in a row.
guy's turn, and he's a bit shitting himself.
I'm not surprised.
Ah! And he just screams, jumps over his dead. This guy's dead buddy. Move him off the way so I can move him back.
Is he running away?
No, he's just.
Oh,
It makes more sense that you can visually, at least.
I thought he was just trying to run away.
Yeah, he's not. He's not dead. He's underneath him. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll just delete
Oh.
him because he's basically underneath. But he's just gonna run, jump over the top, and try and thrust
Oh,
his sword deep into your.
my type of fight.
And he misses. Skip that. Skip that.
Back to Elfie.
Back to Elfie, who is gonna walk over here. 75, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30? Is that his movement speed? Top of my head. Oh, he's got 35 movement speed. He can have an extra. He can have an extra 5 feet. There you go. He's gonna roll for that. Not 20.
So
He's not even here.
He's killed pretty much all of them then.
Yeah, he's definitely done it. But yeah, that's what I needed. It's 2d6s, which is 8 plus his it's 26 to hit, so it definitely hits him. Plus is 4, so that was 12 damage. Yeah, he's well and truly fired his last another arrow, jumped through Legolas style, and as he's done it, it's just pierced and just gone straight through this guard's eye, just gone straight out the back of his skull.
Nice.
And you're now out of initiative because everybody's dead. Right. Feel a bit more. So the prisoners are still now. 1, slightly terrified of you, but 2, also still asking to be released.
Hang on. So that in the far right of the room, what is that?
It's a
This is
door.
door. Did you say yeah? Can we roll to see if these are willing to help us fight? Or do they all seem pretty fucked up, really?
Traumatized.
Yeah. Like, what condition are these guys in?
They're all very kind of beaten up to a certain degree. So you begin to call to you out. The 5 prisoners, 4 are in terrible condition. So from a combination of starvation, dehydration, they can walk on their own, but they're not in any condition to fight.
Fair enough.
Should we just let them leave?
2 of them only have 1 ear, which is a likely sign that they are members of the Welcomers Thieves Guild. It's a common punishment for thieves. The other 2, as they speak to you, apparently have run afoul of the Blackfist guards in other different ways.
Is there a woman in here?
No.
She's not. I would like to go and search these guards to see if any of them have the key. Where any of them?
Yeah.
And I would like to come down to this room down here and see if there's a chest maybe in this room. Yeah, make sure the coast's clear, make sure there's nobody else in here. There's no chests, no nothing like that.
Yeah, so Dan, roll an investigation check on the guards for me.
Investigation. I'll just do it in this one.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's with advantage, sorry. 17. 17, still a good roll. Without any pluses.
17 without any pluses. That's not bad. I love that you've got no modifier for that, and you still rolled the. Yeah. So as you search through the guard, you find some up the sleeve of one of them. You can find a couple of playing cards.
No, is it a full deck? Oh, it's not. He's a cheater.
As Gonkers looks into the room on the other side, he notices that there's a table in the corner and there was poker chips and cards on the table. So one of them was clearly stealing from under his sleeve. And
before I checked the others, I like to cut this guy's hand off.
His hand?
Yeah. I don't like people who cheat games.
Actually, no, just do it. Yeah. So
just...
you just sort of pick up your great axe and just chop his hand off. It just falls. Not much blood comes out of the wound because he's already
just all come out of his head.
Yeah, he just oozes. As you search, you then also find a small bronze key.
Ooh. Is that all I find on these guards?
Yeah, just a couple of bits and bobs.
Okay, well, I would obviously like to go and check to see if it fits in the cells.
Yeah. So you walk up to the cells. As you do so, the key fits into the lock's finds, and it unlocks each cage individually.
Woohoo!
In the meantime, Alfie has been inspecting and looking at this door over here. He notices that the key you found wouldn't fit this door, but he thinks he can potentially get past it.
Go home, everyone. We have work to do.
Is there nothing in this room down here? Or do I need to investigate, check?
What's your perception? Actually, just do a perception check for me. I'll do a proper perception check because you are looking specifically.
Is the child waiting outside?
Perception.
Yeah, Meddy's still in the original hallway, isn't he?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Not one.
You find
nothing.
I just walk into the wall and just go, oh, and then turn around.
Yeah, you stub your toe on the bed as you turn looking.
a bed and walk out.
So there could be chests, and I'm just going to be like, nothing to see.
I didn't see anything.
You can try again when we come back out. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm good. So they're sleeping quarters. They might have money or anything.
It's just a wooden dildo.
I want it. I need it.
Of course.
It's only 3 inches. It's too small.
I'm a small man. Thank you very much.
He's
That's enough for me.
He's used to the elf.
Hey, we haven't rolled for his gate yet.
So,
Hey,
So say
does it
I've not
get
rolled my length.
Oh, yeah, see.
Right.
To be fair, mine's only 2 inches.
Elfie, while
What
you're
do we
doing
roll?
that, is
I'm
going to
looking at what I
try
was
and pick the lock.
Is it Is it just a D20 for our length?
No. He fails and he shouts over and he says, Dan, will you come over here? I need your help in a second.
Oh, fine.
Use your see the top. There's like the crook at the top of the door up there. Could you put pressure on that?
Yeah, alright.
So
I
she'll push
push
on
on
the
the
door.
top of the door.
She's got to roll again with advantage because she's getting the help from you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where that went, but that does it. That's fine. So as you do, you hear this mechanical sort of click, and the door turns and it starts to open.
This is a heavy ass door. I feel like.
What could be behind the door? So.
Ooh, I'm not going to go in first this time. So.
Do you want me going first?
The elf can. He opened it.
No, but I've got AC of 19, haven't I?
Oh, look. Black stuff.
Well.
Dice that fell over was a 12.
I'll go in first, but I'm just going to go to like here and peek around as much as I can see, which isn't much.
I'm going to stand behind to make him feel
Motivational
safe.
support.
So as you look through the room, you can see there's kind of rubble littered throughout the room, which is all those bits of black you can see. They are half obscuring things throughout the room as you look in.
I'm going to peek forward again.
But you can see kind of towards the very center of this room, as he peeks a bit more forward, you can basically see most of the room now.
There's a table and
A
multiple
square.
tables and a big cage. So I'm shouting this back to you. There's lots of tables.
Cage.
I'm guessing they're not tables. There's a cage in the middle.
So you see this sort of cage thing in the middle. The chamber is
The pressure
once
plates.
grand, but it's now in a shambles. The walls have collapsed and given way to earth. Obelisks stand in the middle of the room, covered in sigils. A cage has been erected in the middle of the room and is surrounded by a number of peculiar obelisks made of black stone. Within the cage, you can see a young gnome woman dressed in a simple grey tunic. She sits on the floor, back to one of the obelisks, which is directly behind it. And she's rolling back and forth with her head in her hands, saying a mad whisper, saying, "Can't run away, can't run away, can't run away, can't run away."
What's she saying?
Just can't run
Can't
away.
run away.
Oh. I understand there's Carmen away. Look, who the fuck's Carmen?
Send me on my way. Send me on my way.
I'm on my way. This is the
Just
happy-
turn into like D&D version of Matilda.
I guess I'm gonna go in and have a good look around the room.
Yeah, we'll go speak to it. Which obelisk is she at?
She's in this thing in the middle.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
you should buy an obelisk. Should we go speak
Yes,
to this?
there's
Yeah, this is
obelisks, but she's got a back to the ones that are kind of like directly where you are.
All right, so she's facing down then.
I'm guessing I can see more of the room
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I imagine we can see all
You
of it.
can.
Oh,
There's a thing.
Oh shit! So as you approach,
oh, this could be well hard.
It's a fucking robot worm thing. What is that?
this thing comes slithering over the top of the rubble, and
Oh, for you, zip
slowly
your
but
pants up.
surely approaches you and goes to attack.
Re-rolling initiative.
But I seen it first, so I.
It would technically have a surprise round, but yeah, you might as well roll initiative.
Oh, fuck off.
I mean, it's better than the 3 you got last time.
Hey!
So it kind of gets a surprise round because it's going to go first in it. So
Yeah, probably. Depends how
I have
good
to
it
roll
rolls.
for it.
Might get a 1.
Oh, damn, Rob. Flipping heck, you didn't roll very well that time, did you?
Número 2.
Alfie. No, it's 12 that time. And then all we're going to do is just get rid of these. So we can get rid of them out of the initiative order. I thought it's not a 3 anymore, it's a 6. That's a 12. 5. All I need to do is enter this.
Grick.
It's a Grick.
Grick. What the fuck's a Grick?
But you'll find out in a
So-
second.
Is it a state?
A great dick.
It's an old metal Grick.
Great dick.
Does he come up behind you and go, Coral?
Coral.
Coral. Coral. Why?
Why can't
I just realised my rage just ended, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Ah. Do you know if I
Um,
attack? Do you know if I attack recklessly? Do I have to do that while raging?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So, Grick will attack. Once with its tentacles, and then potentially. No, it's a 13. No, it's not. It's not even 13. It's 11. Never mind.
You suck.
You suck. Right, So it's Elfie top of initiative order. And he's gonna kind of make his way over to the side of the room. As he walks in, he sees this Grick thing that's just basically came up to you and tried to attack you. And he just like, what the fuck is that thing? And before he even thinks any further, he just decides to fire his bow at it straight away. So it's going to roll. Oh, not 20 again.
Oh,
Jeez.
Hey, just be glad I'm rolling that 20s with flipping Zach.
I'm not complaining.
Thing. Huh? Oh, 2 5s plus a 4. That's 14 damage.
nice.
It's not bad at all. And then Alex, it's your go, so Gunkus.
So I will go 1, 2, 3. I get advantage here, don't I, from Dan's
Yeah.
stuff? Right, sweet. I will then miss. Me good luck had to run out, didn't it?
At some point.
I didn't even see the hit. I was looking at the wrong screen then. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely don't hit.
Yeah. Nope, that's fine. Right, so the Grick is going to go again, and this guy is going to turn and try and attack you, Alex, because you just attacked it. Oh, fucking hell.
Was it?
Well, it's natural. 20. It's enough 20.
Okay.
Son of a bitch, he says.
Okay.
So he attacks you with his tentacles at first. Latches.
First?
Uh-huh.
This bitch got multiple attacks.
Oh, yeah. So that's 8 slashing damage.
Jeez.
And then it's going to attack with its beak because it's managed to get in close enough. But it doesn't hit
Who's
with the
this
beak.
attacking?
That was Alex.
Oh, thank God. Attack the guy you can rub one out.
So, who's... Oh, it's back to you now, isn't it? Well, to you now, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it's me, you know. I will attack this thing recklessly.
Oh.
So, 2d20s. A 12 and a 12. That's not high enough, is it?
No.
Oh my God, I didn't... Hang on, that's just me... I didn't add me thingy.
You didn't add your 12, your plus.
Yeah, what's my plus again? It's plus 3.
5 because you've got proficiency. Plus 3.
Oh, yeah,
3
plus
your strength modifier.
Oh, so 17.
That hits.
Yeah, boy. So now I attack with my axe.
No, Alan Rickman's back.
Fuck, that's awful. 3 plus 3, that's 6. Need 2d4s. That's 2 and 2. So that's 10 damage.
Were you raging?
No, it wasn't raging.
No, so it's just 10.
10 damage,
Cool.
and I am going to do my saving throw. Oh, fuck, where's that gone? My dice is bounced. I don't know where it's gone. I gotta use another one. 11 plus 6. Oh,
Yeah,
19.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, let's get a 10 anyway. Yeah, boy. 10 damage to this sneak worm.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Mede. In the other room. You'll go.
5,
Whatever you decide to do.
15, 20.
What is your movement speed? I didn't even.
25.
Oh, sure.
I've moved 20 though.
Yeah, that's fine. I just couldn't remember what it was.
Is that a hit? 14.
14, I believe, is just. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's,
so it's got quite low AC then on it.
yeah, it's not too.
Yeah, but his health's probably
That
like
was-
100.
That was bang on the AC.
All right.
Literally hit it bang on. 7. Can't do maths. So we go back to Elfie. Let me just check.
Yeah, we've just said that. He's still a bit of a accounting skills. Oh,
What's going on?
oh.
Right. So this should be interesting to see if this hits. Elfie. But there's +6 is a 12 to hit. Advantage. Nope, doesn't hit. So Elfie walks up. As he does this, he takes a step forward and he fires his bow round, but as he does it, it hits the rubble and the rocks as he's firing. As he does this, you can see the 4 obelisks in the room kind of glow with the magical energy. As this happens, the girl in the cage shutter screams and shrieks, and even the Grick kind of retracts and recoils slightly.
Oh.
Nah, it was like, oh,
The
he's not.
magical energies throw through the room. It doesn't affect any of you currently, none of you close enough, but it does pulse with magical energy.
So we shouldn't get close.
To an obelisk.
Oh, I zoomed out. Then I really zoomed out there. Oops. Yeah, Gonkus or Alex, it is your turn.
Go on,
Oh.
kill. Oh,
Right. So what I'm going to
Yeah.
do is I'm going to do divine smite as well.
Yeah.
Which is 2d8 on top of what I'm doing. So
Which
I'll
is already 1d8 anyway.
yeah, so I'll roll my damage and then I'll just do
Yeah.
a separate 2d8.
Yeah.
So I'll do me 12 and then an additional 13, so I'm for 25.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Which would take it up to a grand total of, if I'm doing maths right, yeah, 56 damage in total.
come on, that snake's got to be dead.
Grick mandibles kind of raise, and as you hit it with your monitor, slash it across its belly, it screams like and recoils and falls backwards behind, and it just drops.
Yes.
You get your bitch.
That's what I'm going to start calling Elfie's penis. Grick.
It's a good nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's dead. Yeah.
Can I go over to it
What is
and
that?
rip out its
What is that?
You got it. You got the margarita.
Can I rip out its
Tracer.
Rip out its.
Imagine it was a
You want to rip its beak out?
oh, actually no.
Give.
Can I go up to it and cut out a chunk of its meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. How strong's a Grick's beak?
Fairly strong.
Armorable.
Not really.
Okay, no. That thing has
I'm-
no use to me.
I'm just going to cut out a chunk of the meat to try and cook it and see what it tastes like.
Have you watched Delicious in Dungeon?
I'm watching it. It's amazing. That's where I've got the idea.
I knew the moment he was like, I'll cut a bit of its meat and I'll cook it. I was just like, instant Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, it's so good.
It is.
You know what he's been watching?
You caught up.
Yeah. I watched it
No.
last night.
I need to keep watching it. I haven't watched it for a bit.
That's great.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Weird. I think the last time I watched it was when I was on my break in fucking Tesco. That's like 4 weeks ago. Like, I've got a new fucking sleeping pattern and everything now.
Why do I feel like you're still hiding stuff?
He is. I know he is.
Yeah.
Can we explore the room before we speak to this woman, whilst keeping a distance from the obelisk and not stepping on any rubble?
Yeah.
Are we out of initiative though, so we can move freely?
Yeah. You can move freely. You're out of initiative at the time.
Can I come down here and peek around this corner?
Uh-huh. So as you look around that corner, you can clearly see the remains of what was clearly the sort of like nesting area of this crick. It was
Is there eggs?
potentially using it as kind of a shelter and hiding behind the rubble away from the obelisks.
Oh, so that was scared of the obelisks.
Have we just killed a scared creature?
Yeah. Cowering
Oh.
in fear, fighting for his life. We've put it out of its mercy, he's no longer scared.
Yeah. I have
I'll
also
be scared
cut
of
a
death.
chunk of it out to eat it, so. Well.
Do a investigation check for me, Dan.
Ooh. Investigation!
What are you investigating?
See if there's any
find
eggs.
eggs for breakfast.
Oh, fuck.
Can
Yeah,
I
that's not
investigate as well? Because I'm with him.
You give him help action so he can have advantage. So just roll
The
it
rough
again.
cut, the total
Oh, yeah, okay. Investigation! 17!
So I just whisper in your ear, look over there, Dagathor, look over there.
Ooh!
What's that thing? So as you look through the corner, you don't see it at first. But because it's like, what's that? And you're like, what's what? And then you turn around and you look underneath some sort of shredded kind of rubble and straw and refuse and God knows what it's made of, and you don't really want to think about what it's made of. But you find 3 eggs.
Oh. Can I take these eggs?
Should we just become delicious in dungeon?
No,
That's
I
what
want to.
they're turning into.
I want to eat two of them and raise one of them.
Mm. We could do with finding like a druid so they can speak to it.
Can I take 2 of these eggs and keep one? I mean, can I take all 3 of these eggs?
Yeah.
Ooh!
Rick eggs.
3 Grick eggs. Yeah, boy. Yeah, let me write this. Oh, all my papers just gone everywhere. I've got too many notes of just shit I've picked up and stuff.
Mate, you got too many notes. You saw the folders I had.
I know, but I've got 3 pieces of paper that are all double-sided and fully filled in with shit. I don't know what any of it means.
To be fair, a lot of me notes nowadays are electronic. I don't really keep as much on paper anymore.
Where's my
Because
pen?
it's just way easier.
There it is. Oh, which one? That one's got room on it. There we go. 3 Grick eggs. I need to redo all this one day.
Just shift around.
I've got
Yep.
3 Grick eggs.
Rob, you want to do anything while you're in that room?
Just go shout over to the gnome girl. You okay? You ready to leave? We're here to rescue you.
She's still kind of rocking back and forth and still muttering to herself under her breath.
We can leave you
She's
here.
like, can't escape. Yeah, I don't care if we don't get back.
Do you want to come on that? Okay, bye.
Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? She's panicking.
Okay, well, I'm not just going to abandon this girl like the child.
Alfie is gonna. Nope, that's the wrong button. Is gonna kind of walk over and glare at the sort of Grick on the floor like, "Ugh," and start to try and speak to the girl, and he realizes that she's sort of not quite perfectly stable. And you need to try and convince her to leave. So she's sitting down. It's only small. The cage is only tall enough for an adult to stand up to, but because of her size of being a gnome, she can sit down. And she's not currently moving. So, Elfie makes a check and he picklocks the cage. And I've just rolled a 19, so he definitely did it.
Is she physically injured?
Cage.
Or is she just mentally
She has some kind of cuts and bruises, but nothing that would be like life threatening. She just looks very weak, like she's dehydrated, and that she's been in there for quite a while.
Nothing that needs healing hands.
No,
I'm
she's
gonna-
physically fine, but she's very sort of mentally not. She's very frightened and very scared.
I'm gonna like crouch into the cage and just whisper to her, "It's okay, we killed it. The snake's dead."
Make a charisma persuasion check for me.
Charisma. So,
Well, a persuasion check. It's charisma based, but it's just persuasion.
all right, okay.
No!
Oh, I haven't got any like any.
Any pluses?
Yeah.
No, she sees you and almost becomes even just as scared by this large grey figure in front of her, who has a very similar sort of stony skin tone as the worm in the room and also the obelisks in the corners. She's
Oh
fraction-
shit! I'm sorry.
She pushes herself even further and like holds the cage and grips to the sides of the cage, kind of refusing to move.
And bang, someone else take over.
I'll do persuasion then. And I'll be like, no, it's okay, because my persuasion's got bonus, I think.
He's an elephant, not a snake.
I don't know, I only got 2. But...
Oh!
Jesus.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
that works.
don't
Yeah.
worry, baby girl. Daddy Gonkus is here to save you. And she just swoons into my arms and she's like, oh.
Legs wrapped around you.
So you need these healing hands.
So for some inexplicable reason, she starts to trust you and starts to believe you, and kind of, I can't, my legs are too weak. So
Your
you
legs
can
are too
kind of,
weak?
but she lets go of the side of the cage. She's willing to come with you now and be let out.
Is no one else curious what these fucking obelisks are?
None of you've got close enough for really there.
Should we investigate an obelisk?
I don't want to go close to it.
I'll investigate one.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
You've got over the woman?
No, the
your hand, arms stand.
The woman, yeah. I go, because she's so persuaded, I'll give it to Elf. In fact, no, I'll give it to Medi, because Medi's a gnome as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's gnome and gnome, if Medi's all right with that.
I tell my
no.
unseen servant to pick her up and bring her with us.
Perfect.
So
So,
there's this weird floating girl in the middle.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
and then I shall.
Something's touching my ass. 2.
I look at it and go, yep, it's rock.
That's a pillar.
And it's
Yeah.
in this room.
I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
How do I do that?
So it's your saving throws at the top of your sheet, above where your normal ability checks are. And there shouldn't be one that's it's under, so there's your skills, and above that it says saving throws. It's below where your proficiency bonus. It's like left of where your hit points are.
Oh yeah, what is it? Wisdom.
Wisdom. Ooh.
I'll turn my advantage off.
I was gonna say turn your advantage off. So an 8. That would be a fail. So you are now start to inexplicably start to see dark images and like experience nightmares while you're awake, and retract backwards and away from the obelisk to what kind of up towards Elfias to the top of the cage. And you are now frightened of
Shiver me timbers.
the obelisk.
Well, I'm gonna go and investigate this thing as well.
We can all be scared.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out what it is. What do I need to roll? An investigation check.
Do the wisdom saving throw first.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. +3. 7.
You are now also scared.
Fucking snow! Ah!
And you just start seeing the idea of glaciers and ice surrounding you, enveloping you, and your mind flashes back to the worst day of your life.
I start crying, Mummy! Just running
And you
around
start-
this room.
Don't get any closer to any of the lopers. You can't get close to them.
Oh, yeah.
Condition.
I just go over and start just swinging my axe.
Manically, sort of
Yeah.
swinging your axe into the rubble, breaking it before you can try and calm yourself down.
Who's checking it now? Medi?
I mean, you've kind of experienced the effects of it.
Oh, so, there's not
So we
enough to
can't
investigate.
gain anything from it.
Not really. As you say, the. I mean, you know what? We'll do Elfie, fuck it, because he's.
That's if
We've
he
got a
wants to do
character.
It's disposable.
It's with him 5 feet, so we'll get him to do.
So let's see what Elfie's nightmare is.
Oh, wrong.
Hey! Oh.
Jesus.
Wrong one.
Oh, that's Christmas Eve. Let's just take it. Just...
Hey!
Yay!
Oh my!
What the fuck?
Why didn't he get this look when he's playing with us?
I've rolled 4 nat 20s while playing as him. 2 of them were on here.
He's
Shut
never
the
that
fuck
good when he's with us.
Okay, apparently we don't need Zach anymore, apparently.
No, Zach can stop playing.
Yeah, 21, so he succeeds as a saving throw. Somebody send that to him.
I'm already on it.
So he's gonna do an investigation check to see. Okay. If that was a nat 20, I would have been fucking crying laughing. So he has a look and he kind of starts to read the ruins, which are weirdly, as he points to, he's like, these are in Elvish, what? And the ruins speak of almost being used as a torture to try and basically push somebody to the mental maximum, to keep them on edge of fear to the point where they could potentially be scared to death.
Oh, you fucking
Fear
big
itself would
bitch!
kill them. So he just sort of goes, right, we need to get the fuck out of here. We've dealt with that thing. Let's go.
Also, something dodgy.
Yeah. Rob, seeing as you are in that room, can you do a perception check for me?
The cage was open, yeah. The girl
one
was
in the
set
middle?
free. My unseen servants had carried her to me, yeah?
Yeah. So the Elfie unlocked the cage. He managed to convince her the unserved.
Yeah, and she got carried over to you.
It carried over towards you, or at least into that room anyway.
But you want me to
Get
do a
her
perception
get
check?
her out of that room. Yeah, in that room. There is a reason for it.
Ooh.
But not one that Rob sees.
No, but that Rob sleeps. So as you all start to sort of
Hang on
get
a
over
sec.
your
There's
slight,
still no. We're still not in initiative order, no.
no, I mean you
Okay.
can stick to it if you want to. If you want to kind of take turns that way, that's fine. But it's kind of a free for all because you're not in. So what I would say is just before you, what I was going to say is as you pass the precipice, Eddie would be still here, just kind of waiting for you lot to come out. And as you
No,
turn,
I've got the girl. I'm heading out.
yeah, that's what I mean. As you turn to leave the room, this is what I mean. People across.
And enemies.
You see, where are we?
Ooh, an art. Is that the woman?
It's the same picture, but different.
Oh, right, okay. I was just. Sorry, okay.
I just couldn't be bothered getting a flipping another token for the same flipping.
Fair enough.
Thing.
So it's a different elf.
Yes.
Okay.
So as you walk back through that, and you're all about to leave, Meddy's sort of looks back, sees you all coming out the room. He's like, "All right, let's go," and orders his unseen servant to start carrying the young girl out with them. You turn. This is you didn't see. This was the perception check. You turn, and an elf woman stands before the door into the tunnel. And she has an arrow notched and trained on you, Meddy, specifically because you're the closest. And she says, "Put the gnome down and leave. You will not take her anywhere and torture him more. There may be more of you, but some of you will not survive the fight if you try to take her."
Wait, what do you mean torture her more?
So she thinks we're the bad people.
Yes.
Oh.
You've been tortured.
Persuasion. Who's persuaded?
I'll walk over and say, now, little woman, we are not here to harm her.
Should I do a persuasion, or are you doing a persuasion?
I've already gone up and said we are not here to harm her.
Well, you're gonna have to persuade her then, aren't you?
Unless you want to join with me and roll with advantage.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, right. Backtrack.
Okay.
That's a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit too meta.
Okay, sorry.
So just roll with perception.
bit.
Not perception, persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, what the fuck?
Can
Not
I roll
roll
just mine?
website anymore.
And if mine's higher, I just shout over down the throne. I'm like, shut up.
She says, she looks at you. You really expect to leave your heart with all these dead bodies around the floor and all these prisoners that ran away from you.
And I'm like, yeah, well, don't ignore the big brute over there. He's a bit forward with his words. He speaks without thinking. Don't worry, we got sent by a father to come here and help. Go in there. There's a big grick. You know, we've hardly looted the place. There's probably chests. There's probably other loot. You know, me and that big elephant man have just been terrified by some weird obelisks in there. You know, we just want to get out. We just want to get back, complete our job, back to a tavern, have some
There are snow
mead.
giants in there.
Yeah. We just want to get home. You know, we've done our part. We mean no harm. Let us be on our way.
Have they released the other prisoners yet?
Yeah, we've done that one.
They're already gone. Oh yeah, and I love that. Like we've already let the rest of the prisoners go. They've already left. You know, we mean no harm to them. In fact, I have healing hands. I have offered healing hands to this woman. She refused because she said she wasn't injured that bad.
And
But
we did not touch her because we take consent very, very
we do
seriously.
Well, I'm a friend of Valona.
Oh.
Is she okay?
How close of a friend?
She's
Not that type of friend.
fine.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, whilst we're in this conversation, I shall be like, she seems fine. I can check if you would like.
Look, I'm a member of the Order of the Gauntlet. My group's dedicated to fighting the tyranny of these Black Fist guards, and apparently, I'm assuming those 4 dead ones over there is your handiwork.
Can I
It
ask,
is.
do they have a birth defect? Is that why their hands are black?
No, I believe that's just the name of the organization.
Ah, right. Makes no
So-
sense.
Whilst we're doing this, I've
Quite
done a
confused.
medicine check for our kidnapped lady.
I was going to ask you to do one, but you just beat me to the punch there. So as you do it,
Damn.
you manage to kind of walk, realizing that the young gnome might be able to help you in the situation you're currently at with this elf still pointing an arrow and kind of switching between you all very nervously. You walk over to it and kind of treat her and kind of pray up to your god
Hmm.
and use your
Allah Akbar.
divine.
Why are you laughing?
No reason.
Why are you laughing?
Don't curse me.
I'm a paladin.
I mean,
My religion is very serious. Thank you very much.
yeah.
Can Elfie not
Um,
like thrust towards us, try and seduce her?
She doesn't need it. She's persuaded. Look at that 21 and a 22 medicine check.
He's rolling well. Leave him alone.
Okay.
Let him have the moment for once.
We're on episode 6, and this is the first time I've done
You
well.
actually rolled well.
He's rolls well.
It's the first time we've hit, isn't it?
Probably.
You manage to bring her out of the stupor, and she calms right down and manages to kind of bring her own clarity back.
Hmm.
And she looks up, and she's like, Yelvia. And then she looks at you, and she's like, "Oh, what? Where am I? What's going on, Yelvia? What's going on?" And she's speaking this elf name. The elf drops her guard straight away, like kind of drops
Hmm.
a
The
bow,
arrow.
and walks over to Fiona on the floor.
Second the
She's
bow
like, "It's
drops,
okay,
I
you're
cast
fine.
fireball.
You're fine. It's okay." Walks over to make sure she's okay.
Yes, she can walk over.
She's like, "Do you still?" And she tries to whisper to her, but you all hear it because she's clearly not whispering well enough. Do you still have it? She's like, "Yeah, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. They didn't get it." And mutters to herself.
Oh.
Ooh, she's got something on her.
It's in that pocket pussy.
Well, I was thinking that, but we take consent very seriously, our party, so
What do we do?
oh,
Rob called it from the start with fireball. Now a guard's down. Attack with surprise.
does actually want to attack this woman.
What are the odds that I'm going to be able to persuade her to?
Well, she already sounds pretty persuaded.
Yeah, you persuaded her, so she's
Yeah.
kind of like trusting you now, and
I've left.
because her friend's up, she's fine. Are you just walking out?
Yeah, unseen servant follows me. He's still carrying her. We're going back to the fire.
Okay.
Oh, what the?
What
Well, she wouldn't be carrying her.
carrying the woman.
She wouldn't be carrying the woman. He wouldn't be carrying the woman anyway because if the other elf lady's still holding her,
Yeah,
just gone
just
over
got
to
her.
her.
Wait, the other elf lady has
Yeah,
just
so-
grabbed her.
Yeah,
I'll-
Not
with
grabbed
the
her, but she's walked over to her.
They're
I'll
like,
have to Ned to check on her.
Yeah,
then the
but I
elf
mean,
lady
unseen
goes-
servant was still holding her. He's not gonna let go until I tell him to.
So she's just going to magically float away from this conversation.
She's following
Oh,
me.
fuck. All right.
Well,
I'm doing the job.
Okay.
So, let me clarify before I do what would naturally come next. So, you saying that you're going to try and walk out, and your unsaved servant is going to continue to carry the gnome leader and walk out with you?
Yeah, he's got orders to bring her with me.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
I'll
you
say, we're taking her
start
back to her dad.
shouting, you leave her, don't you leave.
I've gone.
Leave her here. Alright, in that case. As you try to leave, she's going to attack you. So she grabs her bow again.
Before she does, I just turn invisible.
Can't do it because you didn't
That's
know
not
she was
how
gonna
this
attack you.
works,
Be
Rob.
surprised.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
and
wouldn't
you
let me
don't
do
show
that.
it.
I wanted to attack her before, and you wouldn't let me. You just like rolled it
I
off
thought
as a
you were
joke.
joking.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck's up with you today, Rob?
not. I wanted to do.
All right, whatever.
Right, so is there any way can we not de-escalate this situation? Can we not just bring, well, she's persuaded because this woman's trusting me with everything. I can win my way in and be like, what have you got? Like, can you show me what you've got? And she'll tell me because it was pretty much a nat 20. So she'll show me what she's got. And then once it's out in the air, Elfie could sneak and rob it if he rolls high enough. If he fails, then we fight anyway. But at least it gives us a chance, doesn't it?
I mean, you could try and distract her so he can basically continue to try and leave and take Filona with him, carried by this unseat servant first. You could try and
So
you're gonna try you can try and use that persuasion to get her to stay and say, look, we're not a threat, let's all just leave. We'll sort this out as we get out. Like that way you're gonna try and do before this escalates quickly. Because
Yeah,
the
like,
next natural move will be if this doesn't work, she's just gonna go straight and try and attack Rob.
And she's going to attack Rob, and I can't get to Rob to heal him. And if she rolls high enough, because we don't know how strong she is, she might have ridiculous damage and pretty much kill Rob before I can even heal Rob.
Yeah, potentially.
So
I'm not going to tell you.
that's what I mean. So we need to sort of work together on this one to be like, you know, I'm down to kill her, but we need to do it as a team together. And we're in a situation where we can find out what she's got.
Why are we killing her?
Exactly, that's what I mean. So for now, for the time being, we can.
Why are we killing this woman that we've just persuaded that we're friendly? We've saved a friend who her dad asked us to come and save. She's clearly in distress.
We
And her
can.
friends come to save her, but now we want to kill her
bring
friends.
this woman.
All because Rob wants to
we can,
walk away
while
and
she's
drag her away from the
persuaded.
situation.
If we persuade this
Right.
woman, which she's already persuaded,
You've
Right,
already
okay.
persuaded her and
Oh,
explained why
stop,
we're
stop,
there.
stop, 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 stop,
That
stop.
we're here to help
So-
and rescue her.
Yeah.
Okay. So
After that, you said you wanted to cast Fireball. I genuinely thought you were having
We
a
thought
joke
we were
there, to be
joking.
honest. I didn't take that serious because I thought you were
Because we
just
thought,
being
why
that.
would we attack this random woman who's clearly
It's a
been
very
persuaded?
common thing. A meme, just be like, yeah, I cast Fireball. If you genuinely wanted to do that, let's do it. But
We can go back and you can cast Fireball if you want.
yeah,
no, we can't go back in time. I don't know that spell.
we can.
No,
We
it's
can.
too
The
late now.
DM says we can.
Well, in that case, if you don't want to do that, it will become the next thing, which is now you've got to now sort of try and well, if you don't
De-escalate.
de-escalate the situation, she's basically going to try and attack you.
Right.
There's
He's
a chance
persuaded her.
she'll-
He's explained why we're here. We're here to rescue her if we were taking her to her father. So why is
Yep.
she freaking out that we're taking her to her father?
Because you're trying to move her out of the
Yeah, she's
Like,
trying to
yeah,
talk
bro.
to her friend who's now floating away
Yeah,
after you.
they were
because
mid conversation because they were.
Okay. Well, as I'm
She
moving
wants you
out
to
there and
leave
say,
her there.
follow us out. Let's go. Wait,
Yeah,
she wants
we'll
us
all
to
go.
leave her here.
She just wants to be with. We don't know what
She
she
wants to
wants
be
to
with her.
do.
She doesn't want you like walking off when she doesn't know what the fuck's like. She's only just walked into the situation. She's kind of convinced that you're not a threat to her anymore, and you're not a threat to her friend anymore.
But then all of a
But
sudden,
she
you
wants to
say
figure
to
out what the fuck's
her,
going on, so she doesn't want to move on straight away until she's
Yeah.
spoke to her. And as you say, she's trusting now because she's just what's going to heal her and bring her back out of
And
the
I've
stupor and out of
persuaded
the
her.
sphere that she was in.
Well, just say
Well,
to her,
he-
follow us
like-
out in case another one of those worms shows up, and we'll tell you what
All
happened.
right. Roll a perception, not perception, persuasion check then to get her to go.
Right,
leave with you.
once
because she's already freaking out.
No,
now,
no,
you can calm
Rob
her
do it, Rob, because Rob's the one who wants to leave.
Wait, so you don't want us to leave? Is that what it is?
No, no,
That's
no, no, no.
Well, take
You want to
the first
go,
one.
and you're saying come with us then. So if
Take-
you're saying try and persuade her to come with you.
I
because
didn't
at the moment
realise I
you're
rolled a
seriously
second.
speaking to her.
So take the first persuasion.
No, we're not
It'll be
persuading
Rob's
her.
role. It will be Rob's role because he's the one who wants to basically.
Rob
he was
started walking.
starting to leave.
Out, so now Rob's got to try and persuade her to come with us.
Yeah, that will. Okay, there you go. That does it. That de-escalates it. That's fine.
Yeah, so we're like, come with us. Life is fine.
Yeah. So you can all walk back up outside, out of the way of danger. So you all end up basically on the riverbank now. So are you going to carry on from the river, or are you going to stop for a minute on the riverbank? Just let me know where you're going to stop. Where do you intend to carry on to? Are you going to take her all the way back to the tavern? Are you going to stop at the riverbank to double check she's okay?
Well, Rob's owl is obviously flying about to make sure there's no other enemies coming. So I think we could rest up by the riverbank to make sure she's okay, and to actually talk to this other woman.
And try and, whilst they're persuaded and they trust in me, they trust in Rob, we can be like, what is it that you've actually got?
So
Or a bit subtly more, just ask, why did they capture you?
I may have stolen something from one of the guards, which might be of value to somebody or something. But it's just a rumor. And she kind of sits down, takes off. She's not wearing any shoes, but you see her kind of like peel at a heel and pick at a heel, and then she pulls off like this false skin from a heel.
False what?
Skin.
Ooh.
And pulls out a parchment or a piece of parchment that's been hidden underneath in a
What
foot.
the fuck?
Having a normal like toes.
Hey, it's better than hiding it in another place on her body. And she pulls out this, and she's like, "This. It's supposed to be a map that rumoredly leads to a white dragon's lair in the mountains to the north."
So that will explain why you've been doing all these illegal activities. Well, supposedly been doing these illegal activities.
Oh no, I've been stealing from the Blackfist guards, but they are a corrupt bunch of fucking assholes. So
Fair point.
those guys back there that you apparently killed were way worse. So thank you for saving me. And
I'm
then she's
quite
suddenly
worried.
past the pan and she's like, "Oh, my father, my father, my father."
He's fine. He's fine. He
Yeah,
spent
see,
a lot of
yours is
money
okay,
looking
okay.
for you, though.
Okay. He's probably going to bankrupt himself over me
Y-
again.
Yeah, you pretty much
I
bankrupt your own father.
You selfish woman. See, what we've all
Respect your
missed out is the fact that it's a white dragon, which means it's probably ice. So someone, not saying who, needs to conquer their fear of ice.
Ice!
Yeah.
So we're going to take this map and basically give it back to the gauntlet and double check it's not actually, because we don't want anybody getting close to a white dragon's lair. It's just going to end up, people are going to get killed, and you better just staying clear of those things.
Could I have a quick look at it, maybe, so I can try and avoid the lair?
Roll a persuasion check.
Ah, fuck. I haven't even got any modifiers. Come on. Ooh.
Yeah. So she
We're,
lets you have a.
we're doing something well here.
She shows you this map and kind of fills it. It's just like, look, it kind of like X literally marks the spot on this, but we're not sure whether it's
Okay, so
accurate
avoid this
information.
X
We
then.
don't know when. We're fairly certain there was definitely a White Dragon's Lair there at some point in time in a big cave system, but we don't know. We can't verify how true it is. It might have been hundreds of years ago. It might still be there. We don't know. All we know is dragons can live for a long time. We
Well,
don't know whether this one is
I
gone or not.
avoid this dragon lair then.
Yes,
Wink,
most
wink.
definitely. I agree.
So you, at this point, Dan, can use your background as an outlander. You have a very good memory for maps and whereabouts of where you are. Not very rare. I get to use a piece of background information this way, but yeah.
He's good with maps, but he can't read.
Yeah.
It's like
You can read
photographic memory,
as
innit?
long as it's got pictures in it, he's fine.
Like a picture book.
Yeah. But so he's got his maps. It's part of his background as an outlander background. So you cover maps, so you can remember the location of the map. So when you look at another map of the northern region mountains, you can potentially probably figure out roughly what area it was in. So you, if you all decide to later, can go to that area. So
Ooh.
you can, and then she folds the map back up and gives it to Yulia, who folds it up and puts it in her little satchel on her belt.
So, since you're better, would you like a little drink? I have this water skin here.
No.
Oh, right, no, don't. Never
We need to
mind.
get the
I
gold.
forgot
We need to
this
return
was
her.
poison.
We need to return her to her dad, don't we? And get our stuff.
Right, come on, little one, let's get you to your father. Pick her up and put her on my shoulder.
Yeah, that makes sense. Your size, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. So you all walk back single file for a little bit down the river,
Me
and then spread back into town.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Before you carry on there. If my unseen servant's got orders and someone interferes with it, what would he do?
It'd be like a Mr. Meeseeks. He just summon another unseen servant. I can't do it.
No, but like,
No, it's a valid question because it is something that would potentially pop up at some point,
Yeah.
especially if you're going
well,
to
it
use it
just
fairly
did.
regularly.
The unseen
That's
servant
what I
was
mean.
carrying it, and he's just grabbed it and put her on his shoulders. So
No, well, we sat down by the river to talk.
I didn't put her down though. She's still just floating there.
So you just left this woman to float while everyone else was sat down.
Yeah.
So,
She's injured. Well, she's not injured, but
You
you know,
know?
she's traumatized.
I've treated her. She's fine now. She's back to normal.
I mean,
can
yeah,
have
it's
full
true because
discussion
he
and
didn't
everything.
specifically say that she was put down.
Until she
can have
says,
a
like, "Can you
discussion
put me
with
down?"
her.
And you know,
Okay, well, I don't pick her up then.
no, but
Yeah.
I still want to know what would happen if it sort of interfered with his orders.
I don't think there's anything in the spell description specifically.
You'd have to make something up.
The spell description.
He
Yeah,
explodes.
so,
Would he
Spell-
just start
spell
playing
description.
catch with this gnome and Dan? Yeah, I said, mine.
yeah. Is it
Oh,
like
that's-
DM's
yeah, she's
discretion
getting-
then?
She just
It's
floats off the
yeah,
shoulder.
possibly.
What?
So, spell creates invisible mind. Let's shoot this force.
Because it's not even that. It's like maybe like an attack, or if he was in somewhere where walls move, for instance.
Okay, so it has an AC, it has a whip point, and a strength of 2. And it can't attack if it drops to 0.
It's only got a strength of 2.
Yeah. Well,
Could it even carry the gnome then?
Yeah, well, gnomes don't weigh that much, just enough.
It's basically you can pick things up. You'll be able to pick a gnome up. It wouldn't be
Okay.
much of an issue. What's it says?
It couldn't pick you up, for instance.
And not many people could.
Like I said.
Simple task that the human servant could do: stretching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fire, serving food, and pouring wine. Once you get the beds.
Hey, streamers!
Yeah, so it
There's
doesn't
Lurker
specifically
here.
say if
I'm
anybody would try to
lurking.
interfere with it, but it kind of hints at it, and the fact that it has AC, it has a hit point, and it has a strength, so you could potentially attack this spiritual force. With it having a strength of 2, though, it does allow me to basically do it as if you haven't specifically told the Unseen Servant to put her down and to basically hold on to her and carry her, it would be a contested strength check between the Unseen Servant and Dan because he's trying to pick her up. Which means you both basically roll strength checks.
Right, okay.
Highest would be able to do it.
How should we do this
Which
now?
I mean, you can do it now, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to fucking
No.
win.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
do it.
have
We'll
to.
do it
I was
because, as
just-
you say, if I roll, I know you're curious, but as you say, you can still do it because if I rolled a nat 20, which apparently I'm pretty good at today,
If you rolled a nat 20, you'd still be
four. Like 4. No, I don't think I've ever rolled 4 nat 20s in one session of my whole life. I'm just disappointed Zach wasn't here to fucking see it. Anyway, I love him, bastard. Yeah, so if you can still do it, but obviously if it has a strength score of 2, that means its modifier is going to be like -4.
So
what have I rolled?
See, I haven't even got any stats or anything written down for him other than what's in the description. So
yeah, that's where I've got that too from reading the description.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 20 on my strength.
So it's -4. So what did you roll? 20.
Yeah. So either way, you've lost.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So
I mean, that's a dirty 20. You rolled 17 plus your 3. Oh, fuck. Oh, I actually rolled an 18, which ain't bad. But that's -4, so it would be 14. So yeah, it would have lost the strength check anyway. So yeah, what happened actually did happen.
So Dan just sort of rips her out the arms of this invisible thing.
Yeah, but there you go. For future reference, if you need to pick something out
just
of the Unseen
contestant
Seven's hands,
thing.
it's just a contestant thing.
Okay.
Because as you say, if another NPC or enemy tries to grab something, or again Dan or Gunkus or Elfie or even yourself, which would be a bit weird because you could command it. But yeah. Anyway, that continues. So walking back to the tavern, you walk into the tavern and Rilo is kind of leaning against the table with his head in his hands, kind of almost trying not to sob, trying to cry, praying that his daughter comes back.
We have returned victorious. Apple juice, please.
Apple juice on me. No. Yeah. So you walk back to the Freya's like, "Way, they made it back." He jumps up and scrambles over the table. He has to stand on the bench, jump onto the table in like 2 movements first because he's too small to do it in 1 movement. And he jumps and just hugs his daughter, and he's really, really, really happy to see her again. And he's like, "Oh my God, thank you, bring back to me." And she just sort of breaks down in her arms. It's like, "Dad, sorry, Father, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was causing much pain. Why did you spend so much money on me?" And they start to converse. He breaks it off temporarily, and he gives you the 50 gold pieces that he promised. And he basically goes back to Valona, can you talk to her and saying it's okay, it's fine, just don't get yourself in trouble. And they start to kind of make up and kind of agree that they're going to speak to each other and try and figure past. And basically, they both admit that they found it really hard to stay connected and look at each other because every time they looked at each other, all they were reminded of was his late wife and her mother. And it was just emotionally hard for them. That's why they kind of separated a little bit. But they've now kind of decided that it's not going to affect them anymore. They're going to speak to each other. As this is happening in the background, the other elven one, Yuvia, comes back up to you and she's like, "You guys are okay. I feel like, yeah, they would have spent all this money. You probably deserve a bit more than that." And she reaches back into her pockets and she says, "Have this from the coffers of the Gauntlet. You have my appreciation. I assume if we ever need some help again, or you need our help, you know where to contact us."
The coffers of the where? Sorry.
Coffers of the Order of the Gauntlet, which is the organization she works for.
And her name was what? No, that's the one.
So the daughter was Valona, so it was Villonah. The elven was Yilvia, so Yllivia. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but whatever. So she gives you another pouch. Gauntlet. She gives you a additional 50 gold pieces.
Additional?
Ooh,
So
25.
yeah, 25 each. And she also goes, "Oh, I also have this. You might find it useful." And she hands you a potion of healing
Nice.
to deviate between which one of you is going to hold it.
I've got a potion
I've got-
already.
Have I got the? Yeah, I've got one. No, I've got 2 small potions, and Zach's got 1 big potion, hasn't he? Like
I
a
think
big.
he had a superior.
Yeah, I've got 2 normal. Zach's got a superior potion.
I think
I've
so.
got a normal one. I've got a 2d4 plus a 2.
Yeah, potion of greater healing. Zach's got.
Yeah.
Blast that man for writing it down as an inventory. So, Rob, do you want to hold of that potion of healing then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go. You got a potion of healing extra.
Sweet. That be
Right.
golden.
Pretty much concludes that
Hey.
That was a good one.
for
You had me scared
another
at the
week of
start.
D&D.
You had me thinking that you was going to give us like the world's strongest enemy.
No, I thought I'd just mess with you a little bit. But I was like, it's just a good way to make sure Elfie still gets, like Zach still gets XP.
I would like to go up to one of the whoever's on the bar at the minute and ask them if there's any chance they would let me try and cook this piece of meat over a flame.
Fryer goes, fine, but you make a mess in that kitchen, you're cleaning it up.
Woohoo! I go and cook up the grish meat.
I'm definitely having some.
Are the customers?
Roll a survival check.
Survival.
Yeah.
Both
Sorry,
of us.
you were saying something about customers.
Are the customers or guests from the previous night? You know that the Halfling brothers and Elf, are they still around? Are they still staying at the inn, or was they just there for the evening drinks and then they've gone?
They were there for an evening drink. The 3 halfling brothers, they're not in the tavern currently.
Right. Okay.
They might be somewhere outside of town still, but they are not currently.
Okay.
23.
Is it just Dan doing survival, or is it me as well?
I
I
think
was
it's
going
me.
to just do Dan because he was the one who was cooking.
Yeah, so
So he has managed to cook this grick very well. 5-star Michelin chef level cooking, very well done. So are you going to serve it to everybody, or are you just going to try it yourself?
I'm going to save it to everyone. It's a grish omelette because I took 3 eggs today, so I've cooked 2 of the eggs as well.
A grick omelette.
Yeah.
or is it grick with egg fried rice? Maybe.
Ooh, yeah. I'm doing that. it's a sautéed fillet of grish over some egg fried rice
Fried rice. Oh,
Premium content.
with some sesame seeds sprinkled on top.
oh.
That actually doesn't sound bad, I'll be honest.
I do that.
Let's serve it up with a bottle of soy sauce.
So you start to eat this meal, and you were all pleasantly surprised that the meat isn't chewy; it's very tender,
Mm.
and it tastes very, very, very nice. You'd be surprised. It's a bit it's got like a bit of a kind of like metallic taste to it, because the iron from the blood of the Grick, but it's a very minor sort of inflection of it, and you all very much enjoy it.
Yes,
And
boo.
none of you
Thank
get
Denethor.
deathly ill because of it. Doing me last week when you were throwing up. Oh, but the Tuesday last week I was not good. Anyway.
So that
Nice.
it then, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it for today.
Oof.
I will work out your XP and update my
Can
notes.
I ask, is it possible to hatch this other grick egg that I've got?
You can try.
How would you go about it?
Would it be a medicine check?
Are you asking everyone in the room this?
I was asking the DM, how'd you go about trying to hatch an egg?
But would you ask
I'm
it
just
as a
thinking-
character?
No, I'm just asking Paul, how would you go about hatching
I
an egg?
think you're asking to like would there be some sort of check involved? I think.
Yeah, or like, is there a certain way you do it, or
I mean, I'm thinking nature. Some sort of nature check would be involved, but you would probably have to try and find the knowledge first before you
Right.
attempted
Okay.
it.
Could I roll to see if I know how to do it?
Well, yeah, roll nature check and see if you
Okay.
can kind of what you can figure out, what you can discern.
Okay, nature check. I'm gonna do a normal roll, which is a d20, because every time I roll on this, it's fucking awful when I've not got a modifier. 12?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Roll it on the actual thing just to see what you could have got.
Just to depress him, just in case.
Oh, yeah, you did the right thing.
No, he was correct. So after you've eaten your deliciously prepared meal,
Oh, I've just
And
ate
you're
his
done.
ex-parents.
yeah,
Plus parent.
it's siblings.
Mm.
I had your brother and sister. They were tasty. Some sardines. Um, there you go. I was like, what the fuck's the sound effect? I couldn't remember. You start to study the egg. How could I hatch this? So you start to study it, and you work out like, I mean, I guess it's possible. There's zoos exist. People breed other animals. I guess I just need to try and find more information. But you realize and you think, thinking, it lived in a cave. So you're thinking maybe a warm incubation would help keep it
Sure.
alive and
Mm.
help mature it in a warm, moist environment.
Put in your ball.
No. Do you know the tooth?
Yeah.
Is that warm to hold?
It's warm to the touch, yeah.
Like the jar that it's in? The container?
I mean, it would.
It's not in a jar.
It would. It's. I thought he's just. Actually, it's not even Robbo who's holding it anymore. It's Alex is holding it.
Yeah.
It would be just kind of just sitting in his pocket, like it's not in a jar or.
Okay, but
kind of-
is it radiating heat?
It's warm to the touch, so it would be able to heat something else up. Yeah.
Ah, can I take the tooth and the egg and wrap it in a blank in my sleeping bag and put it in my backpack?
Yes, you can.
You got permission from the guy who's holding it, so yeah.
Can I do that, Alex?
Yes, you can do that.
I'm doing that.
Go for it. Just
Right,
make a
well-
note of it. Just done it.
The thing is, are you going to want to keep it for a while until it hatches?
Yes, if that's okay.
You're going to get a vulnerability to lightning damage then.
I don't mind.
Is that a sacrifice you're willing to make?
It is, yeah, at least until the egg hatches.
Don't forget though that the thing you've got, your rune, the 1d4 damage you take is lightning damage.
It's frost, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's frost in it. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorted.
Yeah. Boom! Trying to incubate an egg.
Till
Yeah.
next sesh, Paul just sends us to a lightning dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'd be like, well, shit.
I'm just thinking how cool would it be though if we can hatch this thing and we've got a pet grish.
Can we have pets? Is that a thing that happens in D&D?
Yeah, Rob's got a pet owl.
Oh, he's a pet
Oh,
owl,
yeah.
hasn't he?
Hell yes.
I think he's still pissed at me that I tried to kill it. But yeah.
Well, it was inevitable.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure, gentlemen.
gonna
I'm
try
glad I've finally-
once.
It has been real fun.
Yeah, I'm glad I've actually hit something and killed stuff.
I know, yeah.
Makes a nice
Well,
change.
you rolled well.
And I'm still
You'll be back
doing
to
Okay.
normal next week.
I'm so happy I've got this gem as well.
Yeah, we've got loads, done loads of persuasions, done everything.
Took an egg,
What?
tried to incubate it.
Right. Remind me again, Rob. You might know this a bit more because you've been keeping a bit more notes. What did I tell you about that crystal again? Just so I can remind myself, because obviously I know exactly everything what's going on with them. I just can't remember what I've told you so far.
You mentioned some dragon names.
You're on about the the script that I had deciphered, or the actual crystal
Yeah, like the
itself.
crystal. But what information it gave you about the crystal?
Only that it provided ice damage.
Yeah, he didn't really tell us anything
He
else
didn't
about
tell
it.
us much about the crystal itself.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why I went back later to decipher the script
You
to
have to
see
see,
if we could
you have
find
to see if
anything.
there's any more
Yeah,
information.
yeah. But
Yeah, and it
what
was
you told
just
us about the script was what 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. It was written.
Yeah.
It was a couple dropped in Tiamat, Bahamut, and Sardior, which
Yeah.
is a she. Is that how you pronounce it, Sardior?
Yeah, that's the way I'm pronouncing it anyway.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, there was. I got like bits and bobs, but not on to point out
Not
to
yeah,
tell the
it wasn't
story.
concrete because
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
yeah, because it was really old, ancient Draconic. Yeah, I remember.
I think you did say though, if I studied a bit more, or if
Yeah,
I
you will be
learned a
able
little
to
bit more, I
pretend
might
like
be able to get a little bit more out of
fully.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I've got it
just a bit
written
of time.
down.
Right, so that's 100. I can't do bloody maths. That's 500. 600.
I've got 250 gold now.
I think I've got like 242.
Yeah.
And that bought me shield.
Oh, we are Bruce-teed. I need to find someone to sell me scrolls to as well.
600, 600. Okay. Which means you've gone from 965. Etc. So now on quick maths. Why don't they ever start playing D&D when I don't like doing math?
2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
Quick maths.
Okay, so you're now on a grand total of 1,640 XP each.
What do you need to get to level 4?
2,700.
Oh, okay, so we're like 1,200 off.
Yeah, give or take.
It's not too bad.
No, not bad at all. We're about halfway, so maybe if we do a big one next time, we might level up.
Nah, I doubt it. I
How much
reckon
did
we'll
you say
do
we had? 1,600 and what?
640.
But if you think, though, we leveled up at the end of the last one, so today has been 1,600.
No, it carries on. It carries on. It like adds up.
Oh, right.
It's like leveling a game video.
We've gained 700 in this session.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
675 for this session.
So I reckon 2 more sessions.
Yeah,
is what
2 more and then we'll level up. Nice.
Yeah, to level 4.
And then level 4, we can upgrade our characters.
Yeah. So I will allow you to do the optional feat rule.
I still don't
So
get
you can. Yeah, right. So you can either do an ability score improvement, which means you can pump one of your ability scores up by 2 points, or 2 of them by 1 each.
I like
or you can take a feat. Now, feats give you certain abilities and that type of thing. So there are a couple of different ones. Some of them are kind of, let's say, more useful than others, but just like more kind of preferential or more. I don't know, but they allow you to kind of customize your character a little bit more. So, for example, if you're like happy with where your ability scores are at the moment, you think, "Oh, I want to do this because that might give me this ability or that ability." I like to it. So, if I just get a few of them up, and I'll tell you what I'll give you a couple of examples.
It's a bit like a Russian roulette, isn't it? I bet some feats work out better.
Yeah, it depends, but you can pick them individually, so you can pick which one you want to take. It's not like a free-for-all type thing. So some of them are a bit more complicated than others. So, like, for example, the there are more than this that homebrewed ones. So if you do find a homebrewed one, just tell me. But so the first one on here is alert. So you're always on the lookout for danger. You gain the following benefits. So you gain a +5 to initiative. You
Ooh.
can't be surprised while you're unconscious, and other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you. That's one. You have something like a defensive duelist. So you need some of them have a prerequisite. So this one has a prerequisite. So you need a dexterity score of 13 or higher. When you are wielding a finesse weapon with which you are proficient and another creature hits you with a melee weapon attack, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your AC for that attack, potentially causing the attack to miss you. Elemental Adept, Dungeon Deliverer, Durable, which increases your Constitution score by 1 up to a maximum of 20. Which I don't know why you'd do that one. That one seems a bit pointless. Because if you're taking it at level 4, why not just increase your Constitution by 2? You'd be able to, even if you wanted to put about 1, you'd still have another one somewhere else. Healer.
I'm actually looking at them now.
This might be more interesting for you, Alex. So you're able physician, allowing you to mend wounds quickly and get your allies back in the fight. You gain the following benefits. When you use a healer's kit to stabilize a dying creature, that creature also regains 1 hit point. As an action, you can spend 1 use of healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it, plus additional hit points equals the creature's maximum number of hit dice. The creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short or long rest. And I think that's not exclusive to classes that are naturally healers.
Yeah, because can't anybody use the kits?
So anybody can use the kits. That just gives you basically a bit more.
Some of
efficiency
them
with it.
are like thingy specific, though, aren't they? Like I'm looking at some of them, there's like half or
Yeah,
halfling, elf.
yeah. So some of them are you need a prerequisite. So you need to either be a half elf, you need to be proficient with a certain tool, you need a certain ability score.
Oh my! I'm tempted to take this one.
Which one?
Tough. Your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice of your level, then by +2 at each level.
Yeah, hit point maximum increases.
So my health would go up to 8, up by 8, +2 every level after that. So my hit point maximum would go up to 51, and it go up an extra 2 every level.
Yeah, so you get 8 straight away. And then every time you leveled up again, you'd add an additional 2 onto it.
That is so OP.
It's a pretty good one.
I am tempted to do that. Not gonna lie.
But you've got something like Sentinel or potentially.
Where have you found him?
I just Google it.
So just type in feats.
Yeah, it's on
5e.
5e. Yeah, feats 5e. It's got them all. What's the one you said? Sentinel.
Yeah. Big up.
Sentinel. A successful AO.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, there's a feat sheet on this one.
I like that. I like that one.
Sentinel's a good one. So you hit a creature with an opportunity, the creature speed reduces to 0
Oh, yeah.
for the rest of the turn.
Savage attacker. You can re-roll melee weapon attack damage once per turn. So if you roll dead low on your melee damage, you can roll again to try and get higher.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is once per turn as well. Which is nuts.
Oh, yeah. Shield master. Attack also allows you to shove shield bonus to dex saving throws against spells, and no half damage on successful saving throws. I don't get that.
So on a saving throw, if you fail, you take full damage. If you succeed, you take half damage.
Yeah.
That would allow you to basically take no damage on a success.
Wow, that's not a bad one for Alex.
No, not at all.
Because attack also allows to shove.
There's also skilled. Skill's a very simple one, but it's
You gain
actually quite
proficiency
effective.
with 3 skills or tools. Tavern Brawler. 1 strength or con. Proficiency with improvised weapons. D4 for unarmed strike. And grapple with a bonus action.
To be fair, that's basically you already, to be honest.
These are cool, these.
This is why some people struggle with it, because they're like, "Oh, do I take a few?
Yeah,
Do that."
so many options.
Yeah. I've opened the can of worms for you, basically.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Why are none of them my race specific? That's not fair.
What? There's no like barbarian specific ones.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, there's one you can learn Misty Step.
Yeah.
Misty Step's a really good ability.
Yeah, good spell.
Dual wielder.
Basically turns you into Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Charger. As a part of the dash action, you can make a melee attack with a +5 bonus if you move at least 10 feet before. So I can move 10 feet, dash, and attack, and then it adds 5 to my attack.
Image. Oh no, I leave you there.
Oh, that's not a bad one. Heavy armor master, because all I wear is heavy armor. And
Yeah.
even though, it increases your strength by 1, which isn't the best, but my strength does all my attacks, so I'm more likely to hit. When wearing it, bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing
Ooh.
damage is.
It is a good one for Rob. Oh, God, sorry. Got distracted.
No, it's alright. Pretty much just means I take 3 less damage from all my attacks that aren't magical.
That's good. There's one here, Fade Away. +1 to Dex or Intelligence, and you can use your reaction to become invisible if you take damage.
That is actually a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, invisible's not like it's an unusual effect. It doesn't kind of work the way that most people think it works, but yeah.
Woo! Gift of the Chromatic Dragon. An extra 1d4
That's a good
acid,
one.
cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage for 1 minute. Resistance to 1 of these damages.
That is a good one. That one. That
The
is a few
fuck,
of them.
these are so cool.
I think that's from Fizzband. That one.
Gift of the Metallic Dragon. You can cast Cure Wounds as a reaction to an attack. Can manifest wings to get plus PB.
Plus PB.
Yeah, to your AC.
Oh, I've got Fizzbands in front of me, so it's probably in here.
To get PB. Look, PB. Player.
Gift the metallics, did you say?
Yeah, Gift of the Metallic Dragon.
That's some of the power. You can learn the Cure Wound spell. You can cast a spell and spend a spell. It's not once you cast a spell. Manifest protective winds that you would shield you or others when you are. See what the proficiency bonus.
So
I should have known that off the top of my head.
Yeah. Makes sense now. So you can manifest wings to get a proficiency bonus to meet AC, which would be what?
2 plus 2.
What is that? 2. To meet AC, go to
2.
And if
Proficiency
I
bonus
decided to use a shield, it'd be 20.
increase as well. Fairly
This
soon.
is so OP. Some of these things. I don't know what to do now.
So 5th level is when your proficiency bonus goes up.
See, I'm just really...
It's the same for everybody.
Yeah, I'm really tempted to go for tough. Because as my health would go up already. Oh no, I'd be level 5 at that point. That would be level 4, yeah. So I'd be level 4. My health has already go up. Plus I get to add an extra 8 to my health. Plus every level when I add my health, I can add an extra 2 to it.
Yeah.
See, that's so OP. I'd have
I
so
mean,
much.
it's like, for you, it's not. It's kind of like it's sort of worth it, but you're already quite tanky anyway.
Yeah, but I'd have so much health. I could take loads of hits. Plus, with
Take
my
a lot of hits when you're raging anyway.
That was saying, but with me rage, I could take loads of hits.
Yeah. So yeah, like barbarians, because of you've got a hit die of 12, you're not going to see too much of a difference
Mm.
because you're basically adding another +2 because when you level up, it's D12 plus your Constitution modifier +2. So your Constitution modifier is pretty good anyway because it's already a +4. So as you say, you can increase your hit points by 16 per level potentially. If you added that, it'd be 18 per level. So you wouldn't really see too much of a distance.
Could I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
I have just looked at this one called Skill Expert.
Mm-hmm.
Get +1 ability, proficiency in one skill, and expertise in one other in which you have proficiency. What's
What was it called?
expertise?
Skill.
Skill Expert.
Skill expert. Let me just read the description because I know what expertise is, but yeah. So you gain proficiency in skill and expertise in skill. Okay. Tash. Oh, Tash's cauldron. Increase one ability skill by choose by 1 to mark 20. You gain proficiency in one skill of your choice, and you choose one skill and you have proficiency. You gain expertise with that skill, which means you're proficient. Yeah.
So
Right.
what expertise?
So
Sorry, go on.
expertise is you gain proficiency in one skill of your choice, something you don't have a proficiency in. And then with expertise, you pick a skill that you are already proficient in. And then every time you make an ability check with that skill,
Yeah.
you double your proficiency bonus for it. So
Ooh.
Zach already has this automatically because he has expertise as a rogue. He gets to pick 2 abilities to do it. So I think off the top of my head, he picked stealth and was it investigation? Maybe it might have been perception. Let me double check. Same as I've got his character sheet here. Where are we? Come on, load. Do your thing.
Ooh. Sorry, I've actually found one which I really like the sound of. Vigor of the Hill Giant.
Yeah.
Oh no, you need strike of the giant's feet before you can have it.
So perception, he's got expertise in his perception checks and in his stealth checks. So the reason why he adds +8 to his stealth checks is because it's his dexterity, which is 4. He's proficient in it, which means he adds his proficiency bonus, which is 2. But because he's got expertise in it, his proficiency bonus is doubled, which effectively means it's 4 + 4, so it's 8. And then same with his perception. Perception is wisdom. He's currently got +1 to that. And then it's proficiency doubled, so it's another 4, so it's 5. That's all expertise does. But as you say, expertise can be very useful, especially at higher levels.
Yeah.
So, for example, what's his dex currently? As you say, if Zach gets his dex up to 20, it'll be +5.
Ooh, yeah.
Which so he'd have +5. If you stay alive enough, you can eventually get your proficiency bonus to +6.
Okay.
Which is fucking nuts. This is obviously fairly high levels.
Yeah.
But basically, I think is it +6? Let me just double check. Where have you gone? Yeah. So from 17th level onwards, your proficiency bonus +6. So that would double.
Oh, it's a
because of
12.
the expertise, which would be 12 +5. So it would be 17
Hell,
added on to any check he does.
Jesus.
So even on the minimum he could roll on a nat 1, which is technically a critical fail, would be 18. So if he rolled a 2, he's hitting a 19 minimum, basically, without failing on
Jeez.
stealth.
I just also
Also,
stumbled
his
across all the-
passive stealth would be 22,
Hmm.
which is nuts.
Lucky is another one I've just seen, which is really good.
Yeah.
You can re-roll 1d20 or force to re-roll an attack roll against you.
Yep.
You get 3 per long rest. So you can do 3 a day.
Yep.
See, that's really good, that. So if someone rolls a d20 and they hit me, you can be like, no, try again.
No, motherfucker. But to be fair, that'd be funny for Alex, because he'd be like, yes, I finally got past his 19 AC. And then he'd be like, no, you didn't.
Yeah. There's so many options to take this. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have told you about feats. This is going to bug you now.
I really don't know what to go with.
Google on this.
Oh, Dungeon Delver, advantage to perception and investigation checks, to saving throws versus traps, and search for traps at normal pace.
That's not a bad one. Very, very situation specific, but yeah.
Durable, +1 in Constitution, and for each hit die you regain a minimum of hit points equals to 2 times your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, so if you ever rolled like 2 or 1, it'd be normally your +4, so you'd be 6. That'd be double your modifier, which would be 8. So basically, the minimum hit points you can gain every time you level up would be 8 minimum.
So when I level up, when I get level up, I can gain an extra. I can gain double my Constitution.
Yeah, as a minimum score. Obviously, if you roll higher than that, you'd get that, but you can't get any lower than 8. Because at the moment, the minimum you can get is 5. Maximum you can get is 16.
I realize it not to, because it's either put 1 into strength and into what was the other one I was going to do? Constitution.
Yeah.
To take me Constitution up to 5 and me strength up to. I might just carry on with that, because then me.
I mean, you do it every 4 levels,
wouldn't I?
Yeah. So your ability score improvement is 4th level, 8th level, 12th, 16th, and 20th.
Oh yeah, I'll do that for now then. I'll just put 1 into strength and 1 into con.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make me character a bit better. There you go, I'm sorted.
Well, not now, obviously, because you haven't leveled up yet, but still.
Oh, no. It's better to be ready.
Soon.
Soon enough.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for the heavy armor master.
Yeah.
Because then any bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage that we take, which is going to be quite a lot, is reduced by 3. So chances are they're not going to hit me anyway, and then when they do, it's literally just going to do way less damage.
Paladins are tanky too.
So I like them.
Even ones that are role-playing as a paladin in training.
He's not in training.
I'm fully qualified.
He's fully qualified now. He's got a god and a devotion of his own and everything.
What god
did you pick? I was going to say, did you actually pick one?
Yeah, I can't remember which one.
Allah.
I think I might make it Allah.
Well, so every time you use Divine Spite, you can shout Allah Akbar.
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar.
yeah. That is it.
Praise to be Allah. Or is it, what is it? Praise to Allah, I think is translated.
Praise to Allah.
Yeah, that is it.
Allahu Akbar.
Uses divine smite.
Just get squished by a fucking morning star.
It'd be better if that was Rob's and he's on Fireball.
Oh no.
Allahu Akbar.
Oh dear. You sound like me, like when I was on the fucking train the other night. I was coming back from Dimension 20. My sister told me a story about one of her friends from uni, and then that's actually a boss in work as well. But she's engaged now, but obviously, she's engaged, so engaged relationship people have intimacy, so they would have
Dude.
after sort of like they cuddle after intimacy or whatever, and then the pair of them decided to kind of wind down and relax before they went to bed. So they were like, yeah, well, you both rolled over in bed to pick up a book and read a book for a little bit to kind of wind down. He rolls over to the other side of the bed and just picks up The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck? Of all the books you could try and wind down to.
Some easy reading before bed.
Yeah. I was like, was he Z. Kylan during the act or something? I was
How can you even buy that book? Surely you just sort of get arrested, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's like Mein Kampf. It's like, is it legal to read this shit?
Oh, have you ever seen that video where it's like a GMO family and the kid asked his granddad for Minecraft and the granddad gave him Mein Kampf?
Yeah.
The guy wanted Minecraft. He's holding Mein Kampf.
It's like, ooh. It's a little risky. I do have a morbid curiosity to read it at some point.
No
I
problem.
just want to know what. Yeah, I'm not going to suddenly walk down to the nearest fucking
synagogue.
Yeah, synagogue, and just set it on fire.
Why not?
I do not want to burn them down.
Get cancelled for that.
Right, my fellow men, it has been a pleasure, as always, but I shall get off.
Hairy, tiny man.
So
Child.
good night, my people, and I shall see you next Saturday.
Indeed. Bye-bye, my
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you later, boys. Love you.
Good night. Fuck, forgot I was totally still streaming there. Thanks for joining us tonight. I know it was a bit of a slow one. But yeah. I need to go let the dog out as well. I was pretty tired. Hey, Will. How you doing? Oh, sorry. I opened the window over the chat box. Oh, bye. I'll jump onto Discord with you guys if you're there. Give me a sec. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. See you next Saturday for the next one.